Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season, episode number 4,443. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are in the men's room. On tap today, it's a Tony V's inspired Bad Choice Friday.
Yeah.
The return of Ted versus the FCC. Plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun listener emails, and everyone's favorites. TV time with Ted.
Clack, clack. Hangity on.
All right, here we go. A skydiver has a moment when the parachute gets stuck on the tail of the plane. Meanwhile, a guy tries to open a plane door as it's landing, which is pretty insane. Employees find a stranded pig on the balcony of a Super 8 motel. A teen who had jumped his dirt bike ends up in a jail cell. And a Florida couple 69 in a Winn-Dixie parking lot.
Nice.
That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, listen. Today, here at Tony V's, thank you, Tony V, by the way, we want to give you a choice because we here on The Men's Room believe in freedom. As long as that freedom is awkward. You know, things like, would you rather walk in on your father watching porn or your mother watching porn? By the way, there is no good answer. There is no right choice. Just your uncomfortable decision. And I'm still struggling with that one. Maybe my dad, man. I don't know. We'll get back to that. But today, we're not taking phone calls. Oh, no. You, here at Tony V's, you get to answer these questions in front of the judging stares of your fellow patrons. By the way, you're welcome before you say thank you. Now, if you would like to subject yourself to this, all you need to do is find our very own Mike Hawk. He'll get you situated. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, today we're doing our random would you rather question because we really want to get to know you sick bastards. There's no nice way of putting that, no sugarcoating. And today's question is brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration. So today, the random would you rather question live at Tony V's.
Like The Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send your emails to the men's room at KISW.com. And now, watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
To the men's room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Hold the Charles, away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season. Episode number 4,443. Live from Tony V's and Everett.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. We've been on the air at KISW for 20 years. This is the last party of the 20-year celebration.
Damn, man, when you put it like that, it's depressing all
No,
of a
it's
sudden.
not.
It is.
No, it's,
Why can't you just say we're here, we're having a good time, not like, but remember.
Well, next year we'll
This
have
is
our
the last.
21st
This is the and we can legally
celebration.
drink, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I was saying to Miles
nice.
before the show, I said, man, I'm looking out here, and we have a really good-looking audience. I just wish some of them had come out tonight. Actually, Miles said that part.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez,
I know.
Liz.
Jeez. We need them to answer questions,
That's
Steve.
right.
They can be angry. It's all right.
The last Ted versus the FCC for 2025. The Ted Smith has had an absolutely horrible year this year.
Garbage.
Ted versus the FCC. If you listen to our year-end spectacular next Friday, you will hear every miss. That segment's going to last about 20 minutes. But we do have one final Ted versus the FCC.
I did not make the playoff.
No.
But unlike Notre Dame, I'm still going to keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I had to get a dig in.
It's all about Chunky Butt Funk, who was stuck with a funky fork. We're going to try that round 2, your last attempt at Ted versus the FCC for the year.
So everybody here can just hear me curse, basically.
Yeah. This is what we call
there we go.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
I'm on the dump button today. It's my job.
Oh, this is bad.
Every time I push it, I poop. Yeah. Pretty exciting stuff up here. Ted versus the FCC coming up. Of course, we'll drink and toast here live at Tony V's with the shot of the day that it's Bad Choice Friday time, isn't it? There it is.
Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
Shame on.
And we figured out today we would basically just salute Tony here at Tony V's for having us down, right? So
Why not?
we have a Tony V's
Yeah, give it up for
inspired
Tony.
Bad Choice Friday.
I wanted songs with the V in it, but they said no.
Either way, we bring you Tony, Tony, Tony. The band is Tony, Tony, Tony.
It's Tony theme. You get it?
I don't think anyone in the band was actually named Tony. Who do you say was the best singer in Tony, Tony, Tony?
Raphael Sadiq.
Tony.
The hell?
Yeah.
I think one guy was named Tony.
Was he that, his ego that big?
Or maybe the chick was named Tony.
Tony, 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 it feels good taking on Tony Basil. There we go. Now the room's going.
Does anyone honestly like this song?
Apparently the room does.
Only because of the disdain that it brings you, Steve.
Exactly.
Name another song from Tony Basil.
I can't. I don't need to.
We're just gonna pick one. You don't need to vote. Oh, you put up the poll though.
I put up the poll hours
you
ago.
put up the-
It's close.
All right.
Really?
If you follow us on X and Men's Room Live, you can vote there. We'll actually take the voting then on coming up on a Bad Choice Friday. Okay, obviously we're here for the Unwrapped pre-party show tonight. Angel of the Winds Arena. Brent Smith and Zach Myers, The Shine Down, The Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Hollywood Undead, Mammoth, Sleep Theory, Des Rocs, and Return to Dust.
Yes.
We will be joined, coming up here on the program, by the guys in Return to Dust, and also Des Rocs, who is stopping by as well. Then we'll head over to Angel of the Winds and have a hell of a night, man. It's going to be a great show.
It should be.
Also, the Daily Mix Morning Show, they're going to stop by and
Pop in.
and join us as well. And today on the program, we've decided that we're going to do our random Would You Rather question.
Real quick, how many people here are actually going to Angel of the Winds after this? I got that
yourself.
sense from you, my friend. All right, good on you, man. Good on you.
We got Yeah Guy right here. He's ready to rock.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah! Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
He might be.
Friday. I say go for it, Yeah Guy.
Yeah. Who wants to come up and do a random Would You Rather question?
How did you know Yeah Guy was going to do it?
Come on, yeah, guy.
Let's go. We don't even need your name. You're just Yeah Guy.
All right, yeah, guy.
How you doing? What's
doing
up,
great.
bitches?
How are you, brother? Hold
I'm
on.
doing awesome.
Got that.
Okay. Here's the question. Ready?
Rick.
Would you rather be 6'7" with a 4-inch penis, or 5'5" with an 8-incher? So you can be 6'7".
Well, I'm already 5'5".
So you're
Are
gonna
you
take
5'5"?
you're gonna take the 8-incher? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I
I'm
think
with
that,
him.
look, I would love to be taller, but come on.
8 inches?
Like, that's an easy. Right?
I'm already 5'5", man.
Yeah, you might as well be endowed.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I think that one's easy, man. I'll
Yeah.
lose the height and gain some penis.
No.
Like, I would love to slam dunk a basketball, but 8 inches?
Does that, being 5'5", does that make your penis look bigger?
Excuse me?
I said, does that make your penis look bigger, being 5'5"?
If he's got to look, the answer's no.
Okay. All right.
He's got size 13 shoes, though.
Just check. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by Tony V's. We appreciate it. Thank you. Absolutely,
Hey, you got it, man.
Have fun tonight.
You know what? Good on you, guy. I thought he was going to curse. He's on it.
No.
I did too, man.
There's
If
no
I talk
cursing.
about money,
There's no
Work.
cursing allowed.
It's just about the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike out
Mike's,
there getting
Sorry, a
hugs.
little reunion going on down
look at
here.
you. Nice work already. Okay, are you ready for your random Would You Rather question?
I'm ready.
Okay. Would you rather come home to your boyfriend or husband absolutely belligerently drunk, absolutely hammered, and you have to deal with it, Or would you rather come home to a drunk raccoon passed out in your bathroom? Your husband is hammered, or a drunk, passed out raccoon in your bathroom?
I would absolutely love to see my husband plaster drunk because I haven't seen it.
What?
But I would love to see the raccoon that broke into my house.
You would take the raccoon?
Absolutely.
Now, wait a minute.
It'd be better to deal with.
You've never seen your husband drunk, or seldom have seen your husband drunk?
No, is not a drinker.
He just does not drink.
He doesn't drink to excess like we do.
Okay, all right. Does he smoke?
Then he doesn't drink. Like, if you're not drinking to excess, I'm like, well, you're not drinking, you're having a drink.
Yeah, he has a beer.
All right.
Really?
Has he always been that way?
Always.
So
Well, since I've known him, and that was like 11 years. So.
Okay, so did something happen, or has this just always been who he is?
He just, I don't know.
Well, sometimes there's an incident. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
I've had a lot of those.
Yeah, exactly. Can't stop you.
It's hard for people on this panel to fathom the guy just doesn't get hammered.
Well,
Even if he's had an
It
incident.
doesn't have to be an incident.
He's had his own previous experiences.
Okay, all right.
But,
Yeah.
Yep.
So are you the wild one out of the two? If you're going to go to the bar, or is he throwing you over his shoulder?
100%.
Okay.
He is.
I like it.
100%.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Now you heard about the raccoon that passed out in a liquor store in North Carolina. You guys heard that story, right? He breaks into the liquor store. He falls through the ceiling. He knows that if he pushes the bottles off of the shelf, that they will break on the floor, and he gets hammered. Not only does he get hammered, but he's intelligent enough to pass out in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Like most people do.
Now, that is a veteran drinker.
Face down on the bathroom floor. Now, here's an update on that story. This is the honest-to-God truth, all right? The raccoon that was found passed out next to the toilet after ransacking the liquor store in North Carolina and became an internet sensation, which he did. It turns out this was not the first time this animal was dispatched for officers to deal with it. Officers handling the case said this raccoon is, in fact, a repeat offender who will strike again because they let it back out in the same areas every time. This is the third offense of this raccoon breaking into liquor stores and getting hammered. It's not the first time. This guy's done it 3 different times.
Which leads me to believe that my Uncle Ray, may he rest in peace, has been reincarnated as a raccoon.
Yeah.
Because if you knew my Uncle Ray, Raymond,
Raymond.
My Uncle Ray, he wouldn't drink and drive. My Uncle Raymond has been drunk forever, and then he died, and I'm pretty sure he died 6 years before anyone could tell, because he just kept babbling anyway. But this raccoon, 3 times, same raccoon, and so I guess what the authorities are like, listen, man, we're just telling you, this is going to happen again.
We are telling you to lock your stuff up.
And it's always liquor?
It's always liquor.
Is it the same store?
He broke into a 7-Eleven, all right, and got in.
I mean, who hasn't?
And got into the wine and the beer, all right.
You know,
At one
think
point
about
in
it.
time.
Raccoons, we call them trash pandas. So you think, man, they broke in my store. They're going to eat my candy. They're going to eat the nuts. Like, no, dude, he's drinking your liquor.
I like that he's upped it from just beer and wine.
And this is
Now he's drinking liquor.
This is the second. This is the second time he's broken into that one ABC store.
All right.
All right, but initially, they did not know what happened. The raccoon was not in the store passed out.
He got an Uber that time.
So they had no idea who came in and smashed all the bottles and who, trashed the place. And
Do we
not-
know what his liquor of choice is?
We do not. He just randomly knocks over
I'm
bottles.
saying whiskey.
It's got to be whiskey.
I'm thinking whiskey.
Whiskey raccoon.
I've also heard he called his guy for a bag.
Yeah. But
This raccoon's out of control, boys.
it's a drop ceiling, so he bangs through the tiles and then falls through the ceiling onto the floor. And then he starts getting hammered once he starts knocking bottles off, right?
Well, sure.
Okay, so the ABC store, they take a picture of this. Then they start selling merchandise. So far, within a week, they've sold $100,000 worth of drunk raccoon on the bathroom floor picture merchandise.
Because nothing says visit our store more like a drunken raccoon in our bathroom.
Yeah.
Would you not go? If you're out buying liquor and it's like, we can go to this store or the one with the drunken raccoon,
But you can buy a T-shirt.
I'm going to the
I'd buy
store
a
that has the
It
raccoon.
is face down right by the toilet. I mean, this guy's a
Make
legend.
him his own little pen where you just, keep giving him a bottle every night. He just
Exactly.
sits there and entertains all the people.
I feel like 7-Eleven, based on my experiences there, they can capitalize on this.
Yeah, and you're wearing a PETA shirt. Do you?
I'd read the fine print.
I can't read that far. What is it?
People eating tasty animals.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
This is Travis, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Travis.
Travis. Welcome to the program of the random Would You Rather question. All right,
Liquor and whores, you dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Liquor.
absolutely.
Oh, he made a rhyme out of it. I like it.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that called us dinosaurs?
Oh,
Was it like 10 years ago?
Yeah, I have
He was a weird dude because like he wasn't
Yeah.
being funny. He was trying to be serious. You dinosaurs.
Yeah.
He just looked at each other like, what the?
All right, Travis, here you go. Here's your random would you rather question.
Alrighty.
Would you rather have everyone know every time you're taking care of business? Everyone knows. Anytime you're doing it, like, there goes Travis.
We get an alert on our phone like an Amber Alert.
Oh, he's doing it again.
That's the Travis alert. All right.
3 times before noon. Or always smell like sweaty ass. So you just reek, or everyone knows when you're shucking the corn.
Waxing the carrot. Punching the
Oh,
clown.
I'm sorry. I got to go with the first one. I can't. The,
You're gonna
the
take
second
the,
one.
It's like an Amber Alert. They'll put it on signs on the interstate.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Post it on Facebook.
Travis is whacking.
Okay, it's now this o'clock. Yeah, there he goes again. Yeah.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah.
You take that?
I'm right there with you.
Well, plus it could work in his advantage because then people be like, man, he hasn't done it in a month. What's he saving up for?
Yeah, exactly.
Lent.
See, I can't do the second one. It's just like, ugh.
Look, I can't do it, man. Everyone will know. You know?
Yeah,
So
exactly,
you can have
yeah.
sex with me instead.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, you got no chance of getting
Travis,
laid.
where'd you come from? Where are you in from?
Basically, I'm staying at a homeless shelter. Sadly,
Are you
I lost
are
my
you
home.
close? How did that happen? What happened?
I got fired, and I was trying to work with the state to pay my bill. The state basically dragged their feet. I thought I had money saved up. Turns out I didn't. And when I called my broker, she said, "Oh yeah, your $23,000 that you had. Turns out it's gone."
Well, that sucks.
I'm like,
I'll tell
okay,
you
how
what,
much do I have left? She said, "You're down to $137."
We get a
I'm
break,
like,
I'll buy you a beer. All right?
all right, thank you.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
listen, man, I've been homeless myself.
Yeah.
It gets better. Now, here I am with these idiots, right? I mean, it can be done, brother.
yeah.
It's not going to get better, is what he's saying.
And that's my point. It only gets worse.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, good luck to you, man.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
He probably doesn't have any private time then.
No.
So no alerts.
No, but then we all know
He
because we end
finds
up in the
time.
news.
All right. I respect that, Travis. He's like, I still find time.
This is coming from the man that admitted yesterday that he faked being sick to stay home from school so he could masturbate all day.
What was the name of the movie?
I have no idea, but it's 1997. Like there wasn't a ton of films going around.
So if I'm on the receiving end of getting the notification that one of you guys is shucking the corn,
Yes.
do I get the chance of do I get to like it? Like, hey, good job.
Yeah,
Good,
I would
do
think
I get
so.
to comment on it? Like, do I get to see what it is that you're looking at for inspiration?
You cannot see what I'm looking at.
Like a beer buddy situation,
I would like it to be a request for a FaceTime. You know what I mean?
right?
That
What
would
are you
really-
doing, Miles? But it has nothing to do with the phone.
That really ups the ante, though, if it also shows you what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Right. And it doesn't even have to be actual visual. It's just here's the title of it.
Yeah.
Here's the category.
Like, doggone it, Ted.
The
you could do
category
better.
might be worse than the title, man.
Correct.
You know, that's something you want to really keep private. You know, they don't really do an algorithm on that. I don't believe. Do they?
They have a suggestion area.
You might like this because you like that weird ass.
Was it VHS or was it a DVD?
It was a VHS, Miles, and it had been, it's an all-guys school. It had been going around. It got to my day, and I just said, I'm going to fake sick and stay home and watch this thing.
Do you think your buddies knew why you weren't in school?
100%.
Okay.
They did know.
Yeah,
Because they knew it was your turn.
correct. And then I had to return it the next day.
Were you
All right.
the only one out of your group that did not make it to school one day?
I don't know, but it was like a hierarchy. So to get it on the weekend, you had to be like a starter on varsity. I was not.
All right. But you also have to, typically the VHS and DVD players in the living room. It's not like you
Remember
have
the
one in
small TVs that also had a
Oh, yeah.
VHS player in it?
Yes.
I had one of those in my bedroom.
Oh, you did?
For sports.
For sports.
Yeah. That's what it was. Sports. Okay.
Skin stalking. The new
Good times.
sport.
Good times.
Well, the heartbeat was up. You're right. It was a bit of cardio.
Yeah. Has anyone's iPhone ever said, hey, you're overexerting yourself on the masturbation?
No.
Right, because like if
Your-
your heartbeat
your
goes
watch
up,
will-
Like your
it'll
Apple
alert you.
Watch?
Yeah. Just like,
Well, let's
are
face
you
it.
okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Do most people here, and just be honest, do you have a normal place where you sit at home? Like if you're watching TV, do you sit in the same spot where you eat, where you rest, all that stuff? You have the same spot for masturbation.
I do not.
It's different. You have it. You only do it in one place.
I don't.
You do it all over the house.
Well, not quote unquote all of it. But I got kids, man, so you really need to make a determination about when you're least likely to get busted, because that's just not a conversation I want to have with my children.
Okay.
It's really not. So far, so good. Although,
Is there a lock on that door?
There's not a lock, but my wife and I, it was about a year ago, whatever, man. We snuck down to the guest bedroom. We thought we're being all sneaky. Anyway, we had sex. We go upstairs, and both of my kids look distraught. They're like, Dad, we heard the dog puking, but we can't find the vomit anywhere.
Yeah.
And I realized that's the combination of me and my wife. I'm like, when we have sex, we sound like a puking dog.
Where I live in Fremont, man, they don't move half their stuff. They move what they want, but they leave the other half out on the sidewalk for people to take, right? And my daughter and I are walking back from dinner one time, like a couple years back.
Oh, no.
And there's an office chair that's sitting outside of an apartment complex. She goes to sit in. I was like, don't sit in that chair. Do not sit in that chair. I know what was done in that chair.
It's the bad chair.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's going to take that chair.
You went down to that chair, didn't you, Miles?
No, I didn't get that chair.
It was his chair.
Yeah, exactly. More of the random Would You Rather question coming up as we are live from Tony V's in Everett Unwrapped tonight. An acoustic holiday. We'll be right back.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
We'll be seeing Brent and Zach tonight at the show, Angel of the Winds Arena. Tony V's, how we doing? You guys having a good time? We got more of the random.
We know you are, my brother.
Random Would You Rather question coming up. That's a fact.
That guy wrote a book.
I know. You wouldn't think that. My man,
Yeah, man, wrote a book.
He wrote a book, and I'm going to tell you what his goal is, and it's actually pretty cool. The general concept that we got from this. So this guy's been to 2,000 concerts, somewhere around there. But his goal, and this is pretty badass, I like this, is to be the first fan inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How cool would that frickin' be to get recognition from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Say, hey, man, without cats like you, these bands aren't doing it, right?
Yeah.
So that is cool.
That's absolutely a fact. Yep,
Why not rock and roll?
That's right. So speaking of with Shinedown, we've been here for 20 years, and one of the first bands that we got a chance to interview was Shinedown.
And we had no idea who they were.
Yeah, we'd never heard of them before. We were playing their song. They were brand new at the time, and 20 years later, they've sold millions and millions of records. They are incredibly successful. They are multimillionaires.
They've gone through the whole I'm on drugs, I don't want to go to rehab, get fit thing. That's now in their past.
Yeah, and we're the same. We haven't. Nothing's changed.
We're right here.
With no more money.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah,
not a single thing.
Not a nicer home, nothing like that.
No, not at all.
What about the yacht?
Yeah, what about that yacht?
Oh, God, I love it.
I'm sure someone in Everett's got a yacht.
Just saying.
Our buddy BT's got a boat.
But no, well, he sold it. We've been, the times that we've interviewed those guys, just like anything else, you're growing up, you're a different person. We've seen Brent when he was kind of more of a bender, so to speak.
To put it mildly, yes.
We've seen the band change, a couple of guys in the band, but either way, man, they're still kicking ass, and we're looking forward to seeing them because just like us, man, it seems like, for 20 years, if that's the first band that you interview.
Oh, yeah, it's
kind of cool at the end of our 20-year anniversary party that they're the band that we get to sit down and talk to coming up at Angel of the Winds Arena. So that's pretty badass. Okay, who wants to take a shot at the random Would You Rather question? We have anybody who wants to come up?
We have Danny V from the Daily Mix Morning Show.
Danny V.
Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Is Danny V related to Tony V? Here's our opportunity to find out.
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of, but I don't know where my dad is.
Okay. All right, now it's time for the surprise.
Jesus.
I guess
All right,
you
Tony.
never know. Tony's your dad.
Wow. Jesus. We just got BJ'd there.
Yeah.
What do you guys got planned for tonight?
Oh, crazy sweaters, hanging out with you guys, getting drunk. I don't know. Eggnog, I would imagine.
How many sweaters have you bought just being on that show?
I currently in my closet, I think I have 15.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
3.
How often do they match?
Never. They didn't. Well, except for like one pair of Nikes, and that's about it.
You got a nice pair of Air Maxes. They match.
Yeah, that's the only ones.
All right.
And I'm lucky that I haven't gotten those mixed up with other ones yet either.
How's the emo night thing going? It seems like you're going all around the country now, right?
It's great. Yeah, there's one tonight. Actually, I'm going there after this.
How do you do that? I mean, you're waking up at what time? 4 o'clock in the morning?
My alarm goes off at 3:15.
3:15.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you did the show. You guys did the show live this morning.
Yeah.
And then I see you have a stage announcement at 10:30, which just makes me laugh.
Yes.
Of course. Why did they do that to you?
I have no idea.
10:30,
And 10:30.
And then after that, you're going to go and where's the show at?
It's Numos, downtown Seattle. And
really?
Do that, finish there around 2, and then tomorrow I wake up, fly to Albuquerque, do an emo night in Albuquerque tomorrow night till 2 a.m., and then fly back Sunday, and then do the show all next week.
Wow.
Well, you have time to stop in Dino's.
Dion's.
You're
close. Yes, of course. There's always Dion's happening in Albuquerque.
That's a pizza place, right?
Yes, it
the
is.
pizza chain. You're gonna get a chance to see your daughter.
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
Yes.
Does she like your music, or is she just like, oh, God?
No, of course not. She listens to, like, I pop stuff. I don't even know what she listens to anymore.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, she that's not cool anymore. She's
is it
11.
not?
She's 11 in middle school, and she informed me that that's not cool anymore. So do not talk about K-pop.
Is Dad still cool?
Is what?
Are you still cool with
I mean, I hope so.
Have you ever been cool? I mean, that's kind of the
No.
thing. Like, yeah, my kids have never said that I'm cool. Like, they love
I know.
me, and they respect me,
Sure.
but they've never said I'm cool, and I understand why.
They just ruthlessly make fun of me.
Yeah, and I think
what
that
I found.
at this point she's getting to the point where I can start embarrassing her. So she probably thinks I'm not cool at all.
That's kind of one of the best times of my life. My daughter, she had a big sleepover for her birthday. I don't know what the hell they did, but all the girls came home at one time. I was already home, unbeknownst to my daughter. I was waiting for her in the kitchen dressed as Urkel. And the look on her face when she opened the door was pure hatred and embarrassment. And she actually ran to her bedroom. Then I chased her down the hall. She locked her bedroom door, wouldn't let me in. But her friends loved it.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I really, at least consciously, embarrassed my daughter. And man, that's all I want to do now.
When she gets a boyfriend or whatever, you're going to tell him the story about just all of the turds that you could not flush down the toilet that she made?
Oh, I'm not going to do that, but if you know my daughter, what I have said, and I mean this honestly, if she brings a boy home, and look, you know they're going to kiss your ass because I'm the dad. And yes, Mr. Hill, no. Like, I get it. I know why you're here. Don't try to calm me, but I'll tell you what. I will pay for your first date. If you come back for a second one, good on you, brother. That you just take her out for pizza.
Saying good luck.
And when you watch her eat a slice of pizza, if you're not completely just mortified by that experience, then please keep dating her. You might be a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Danny, how long have you been on the morning show now? Is it a decade?
It'll be 10 years in May.
10 years in May.
Yeah.
That's
right.
crazy, man.
I know.
Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
Any
I
job in
appreciate
radio over 5 years, somehow you've hit the lottery.
Over 2 years. When we got the job here in Seattle, Miles and I, this is no lie, we're like, all right, well, we got this gig in Seattle, and we're like, we'll probably be done in 2 years and have to move somewhere else, because that's just how radio works. I cannot believe that it's been 20 freaking years that we're here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even other people in radio are like, what? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Lived in an apartment together. That was a complete mess. We just got drunk constantly.
We did, man.
So that's different from now. How?
Because we're doing it
we don't
separately.
live together.
Oh, okay, got you.
That's all. It's separate.
It's 4 different
just at the
locations
station.
now.
Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Danny was across the street from a giant cathedral, too.
Ooh.
So every Sunday morning, there was a lot of bells.
Probably to remind us. How would you feel about doing a would you rather question?
Let's
You're
go.
a would you rather kind of guy.
Yeah, why not?
Random.
Danny V, would you rather be arrested twice for public sex or arrested twice for public masturbation?
Oh, arrested twice for public sex.
For public sex?
Yeah.
What's the most public sex you've had?
In the Space Needle.
In the space needle.
Yeah. The first year that I moved here, me and my girlfriend went up there and we had sex in the bathroom. What?
Was it a unisex bathroom?
Am I the only one?
Was it a unisex bathroom?
No. It was in the men's room.
It was in the men's.
Atta boy.
Were you thinking of us while it was happening?
I was, yeah.
Is there a window in there? Can you see out?
No, there was not, unfortunately.
Are there multiple stalls or?
I mean, there was like 2, I think, 2 or 3, maybe
From
2
an
urinals.
from an elevation standpoint, is that the highest you've ever had sex?
Well, no, because I'm part of the Mile High Club, too.
For real?
Yeah.
I hope this was in the bathroom as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've actually had sex at 30,000 feet.
Yes, on a flight to Denver, actually, going to a wedding.
Denver.
Okay. All right. Was this a red eye?
No, it was not.
It was a brown eye.
This was in the
Middle of the day.
Okay.
Brown eye.
What was
I hope not.
What was the strategy? So in other words, what was the plan you guys came up with to pull this off?
Oh, if I remember correctly, this was so long ago. She got up and she was just like, meet me in the bathroom. And I was like, all right. So I just got up, knocked on the door, and went in, and no one noticed.
Ladies, you see how easy that is?
Yeah, it's very
We
easy.
literally just say, meet me in the bathroom. We don't say, but we're on the plane. We go, okay.
But when one person walks out, like I'm standing there, I'm assuming that I can walk in.
Sure.
So
There was no one in line. I mean,
Okay.
by the time we walked out, I feel like at that point we didn't care anymore. So we were a couple of
do you
shots
think
in.
anybody noticed? Was anyone looking at you? You didn't have.
Oh, I'm positive somebody had to have noticed. You always see those videos like online of somebody like filming it, and I'm like, I bet you were somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah. And how did you do it? I mean, what? There's not a lot of room in those bathrooms. You know, I mean, like, what was the, like,
What is the position?
Right,
Is what
did
we're
you
saying. There's
use
just
this-
not a lot of
did
room.
you use
I
the
bet
sink?
you could I bet you could figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, well, I'm not that tall, guys.
Because my head hits the thing. Was there any turbulence?
No, there was no turbulence.
Okay.
Oh, then you don't have to do
Except
anything.
for the one that I brought. Hey, no.
Were you trying to hurry up, or were you taking your sweet time?
Oh no, you try to hurry. Well, because at that point, like, you do have to get like in the mindset of like,
Yeah.
okay, we're either going to get caught and we just have to own it, or you're not going to be able
Yeah,
to.
I've only had a Biscoff cookie that high. Never a real one, you know.
Yeah, you should.
All right, so public sex.
Yeah, public sex easy.
Who you guys interviewing up at Angel of the Winds?
Everyone besides, I believe, the Pretty Reckless and Shinedown. So we got Sleep Theory. We're talking to everyone else that's here tonight.
All right. Yeah, Daughtry.
Daughtry. We're talking to Daughtry.
Talking to Wolf Van Halen.
Yes, we are. We're talking to Wolfie, which we met him this summer when we went to the Creed concert. Mind you, that was the greatest time ever talking to Wolfie. So
Was it really?
yeah, they were so nice.
And thank you for calling him Wolfie, because Miles and I were saying Wolfie yesterday, because that's what we kept hearing.
Sure.
And then Ted and Mike are like, dude, are you sure he wants to be called Wolfie? Which I'm not sure.
I mean, to be
but
fair,
that's-
he might not want to be called that, but we called him that.
Okay.
I just feel like that's a nickname you got to know the dude before you start calling him Wolfie.
Well, once you introduce yourself, you know someone.
Did you get to hang out with Scott Stapp or any of those guys from Creed?
Oh, we took a picture with Scott.
Okay. He's a tall dude.
No, he's very short. He's probably a little shorter than me, actually. He was
Is he really?
Yeah. My favorite part about it was that he was wearing a hoodie that had cut off sleeves and then studs from like Hot Topic. You like those metal studs? And I was like, man, you can't make this up.
Well, he's from Tampa, Florida.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's from Hot Topic, and I was like, yeah, pretty much.
No, he's from Florida. That's standard issue.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I feel like it's awesome how much fun you and Steve had. And then I talked to Taryn the next day. She was like, God, I hated it.
Oh, no,
She doesn't
don't,
like Creed?
no, don't get me wrong. I hate Creed.
What?
But the concert.
You're a divorced dad. That's divorced dad rock to a T.
No, I know. Them and Nickelback, I just will never get on board with. But it was, I mean, the concert itself was fun. And the greatest part was that I only had to sit through a song, like a half a song of Creed. And then we went to just hang out and talk to people.
All right, that's the way to do it.
It was raining during Higher, though. And I think there was a lot of people hugging, and including Steve and I.
What has been one of your favorite moments here after 10 years of KSW? Do you have one that just kind of sticks out?
I honestly probably getting to introduce the Offspring on stage. They're my favorite band. They've been my favorite band since I was 12 years old. And they played, thank you, Sabroso Taco Fest down at White River. And they asked me to do the stage announcement. So I got to go.
So you got tacos and stage announcement?
Yes.
Jesus.
And I got to hug Dexter, and it was like amazing. I was
Was
like,
he
yes.
okay with that?
I mean, probably.
It's got to be everyone from New Mexico's dream right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tacos and Offspring.
The Offspring, yeah. That was probably my favorite, though. But then every single Pain in the Grass we did, where we got to go up and say hi to all the Rockaholics, that's Mecca. That's like what I always wanted to do. Be on a rock station, introduce rock bands on stage, and, get to hang out with all of you guys. So,
Yeah, well said.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Danny V, everybody.
We'll see you guys over there.
Yeah, man.
Son of Tony V.
That's right.
We're just running with that
Illegitimate
now.
child. You can eat and drink for free here,
Yeah.
You can do anything you want.
Just say, hey, Dad, hook me up.
I'll tell you what, it's a Christmas miracle. He's finally meeting his dad, Tony V.
I know, and you're here for this. I mean, this is an angel just got its wings somewhere, man. I can feel. You know,
Hey, look, what happens in New Mexico apparently moves to Seattle.
there it is.
Well, the reason we asked, would you rather be arrested twice for public sex or arrested twice for public masturbation?
Sadly,
We head down to Florida, where a 45-year-old Florida woman is, for the second time in 3 months, facing criminal charges for publicly receiving oral favors from a male acquaintance in the middle of a Winn-Dixie parking lot. That's the grocery store down there.
Coming up on headlines.
Yes.
I just want to point out, by the way, I saw her mugshot. It's amazing that it's happened twice in her life.
Agreed. They were charged with indecent exposure, disorderly intoxication, engaging in an unnatural
It's natural.
and lascivious act in connection with their noon tryst. This happened at noon in the parking lot, not in the car, on the parking lot, on the concrete.
To be fair, Steve, he wasn't looking at her face.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good point.
I think next time I get one of those, I'm going to call it Getting an Old Winn-Dixie.
Responding to a 9/11 call about people having sex outside of that supermarket, a cop found 3 people laying on the ground in the parking lot. 3 of them. Specifically, the woman was on her back with her pants down. Marshall
Well, that's the
Lowry
easy way to do it.
was atop of her facing the opposite direction. With his head down there. That's when the sheriff came up with his lights on. At the time, she was pulling her pants down further when the cop was there. exposing
It's long.
all the things to the public. You're not going to believe this. They were, in fact, intoxicated.
I'm shocked.
But wait, there's more.
There is. We got a man who's arrested twice in 1 week for exposing himself in public. Multiple witnesses observed the man sitting on a bench outside of a library with his pants down, actively masturbating.
Well, books get people excited, man.
Robert Rice, 58, was taken into custody without incident. But just days later, police responded to Firehouse Subs.
Oh,
The same dude. He's going at it again. Investigation revealed Rice had been observed masturbating outside of the Firehouse Subs and the library in front of customers. He was placed under arrest once again for indecent exposure and trespass.
what was the order? Like, what sub did he eat that got him so excited?
There's a lot of meat.
I think he was just watching other people eat. You know?
I've never been to a Firehouse Subs. Do we have those around here?
I don't know.
I think there's one here in Everett.
Is there a Firehouse Subs here? There
Yes,
is.
there is.
Is it any good? Okay.
Well, sit outside of it and masturbate. Apparently, that's the thing to do.
Yeah. Okay.
We have
Mike,
Sarah.
Mike, who do we have up there?
We have Sarah. Give it up for Sarah, ladies and gentlemen.
Sarah. Okay.
Sarah,
Good afternoon.
has anyone ever filleted you in a Winn-Dixie parking lot?
Not in a Winn-Dixie.
Not in the Winn-Dixie, all right.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have
So-
She's a Buc-ee's girl. I can feel it.
Oh, we're in Everett, so I'm going to guess safe.
Okay.
Is it a park? It's fine.
Oh, there you
All right.
go.
Well,
Oh, but you're being for
all right,
real.
well, we
Okay.
asked Andy V. Where have you been a little adventurous?
I actually locked my keys in the car, and my dad had to drive from Auburn. And me and my now husband were like, well, what are we going to do for an hour? So there was the sun was going down at the park. There's no one here.
So was the husband. Yes.
And there was a cement salmon that had a slide.
Oh, you had
So-
sex on top of a salmon.
It was
Cement salmon.
on the slide.
What did that smell like?
Concrete.
Oh.
Concrete.
That was a statue.
That was good, yeah.
That sounds kind of romantic. You ever had sex on a cement salmon?
It was nice.
As the
It was
sun
nice.
setting.
All right.
Yeah. Little vino.
That's the beginning of a romance novel.
Were you able to look out on the water? Was it a park that overlooked the sound?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
it
really?
was in Seattle, yeah. I forget what park.
Okay.
Oh, that had to be the park by our old neighborhood.
You think?
Was there sculptures?
Yeah, it was a huge cement salmon that had a slide going right through the middle.
I'm going to find that and say, hey, I know a woman that had sex on this.
I'm gonna just smell it. Go, yeah. She was here. All right. So here's your question. Would you rather walk in on your parents in the middle of a horrible argument or walk in on them having some extremely dirty sex?
Well, the second one kind of already happened when I was a kid.
How old were you?
Were they on a cement salmon?
No.
Were they wrestling?
No.
What did they tell you they were doing?
Well, me and the neighbor girl, we were outside playing, but we came in the house.
So did they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
Exactly, yeah.
Look out.
Yeah. Gosh. I probably would rather do the first. Absolutely. As
You'd
long
rather
as
walk
it-
in on your parents in the middle of an argument?
I would.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
I've
Since I
seen my
already saw
parents
this-
argue.
I already saw the second one. I don't want to see it again.
What was it? What's just burned into your brain? What is the if you could be PC about
My
that?
dad's bare ass.
All right. Does he have a flat one or does he got a nice bubble butt? What's he got?
I don't remember that much.
Okay. And how
Who was on top
Oh, it's like I don't know, 11 or 12.
and still burning to your head?
Oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to walk her through the whole,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
trauma.
Did you,
like? Obviously, it was freaking horrible.
Did you make eye contact with either one of them?
No.
Okay,
Me,
okay,
me
all
and the
right.
neighbor girl took off, and then my parents had to go talk to the neighbors and be like, "Sorry, your kid saw this."
That's
Yeah.
the awkward part.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you ran to your friend's house,
Oh, yeah, because it is our direct
then-
next door neighbor.
and then you said,
They're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, nothing."
I mean, did you know what they were? You old enough to know
Yes,
what they were? Okay.
we were old enough to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's terrible. I mean, my dad, God rest his soul, I'm just picturing him all crouched up at the end of the bed, working hard,
Sweating.
like ugh. It's probably dripping sweat.
Putting in work.
Oh yeah. Jesus. I mean, I've seen him argue. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen my parents argue. I can't remember what any one of them was about. I've never seen them have sex. I do not want to, but if I did, I promise you, I'd remember every detail.
Real quick, what band are you looking forward to seeing the most? Which band are you looking forward to?
I really like the Pretty Reckless, but I'm super excited about Shinedown.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have a wonderful time tonight. Thank you for coming by Tony V's. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Absolutely. Well, there you go.
And we'll be interviewing both.
Exactly.
At what, the VIP? That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, we're VIP today, apparently, which means we just have to keep working when we get there.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm not saying that our bosses think we are unqualified, but the only bands that are letting us interview at the VIP are bands we've already spoken to.
That's correct.
They're like, no, nothing new for you. Just stick with people you've talked to.
More of the random Would You Rather question coming up. We are live from Tony V's in Everett.
Yes.
Pretty fun party for the Unwrapped show tonight at Angel of the Winds Arena. By the way, if you are listening, Tony V's, absolutely free to get in if you're 21 years of age. I'll stop by before the show. There are some tickets remaining, $55. You can get into that show tonight at Angel of the Winds. All right, we'll take a break and be right back.
Shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
There's Taylor Momsen and the Pretty Reckless will be playing tonight in the Unwrapped shows. Tony V's, how are we? We doing good? Everybody alive? All right. Let's see here. Taylor Momsen, she was on the Jimmy Kimmel show last night.
But she gets to come here so we can make her dreams come true.
Who do you think she was more excited to be on which show? Our show or Jimmy Kimmel Live?
Now, look, I can't speak for the woman, all right? But a couple of years ago, Miles and I were in Los Angeles, and we had tickets to go see Jimmy Kimmel because it's kind of cool to go to the taping of a late-night show, right? Mm-hmm. But then we found this little dirty dive bar across the street and decided not to go because we were already at the bar. And we just looked at each other and said, nothing against Jimmy Kimmel. Let's stay here and drink. And then we found out that the guy that owns the bar could get us weed.
Yeah,
so
pretty sure he was a mob guy.
I'm very, very confident
He's like, just stand out here and a guy will pull up. This guy pulls up in a Lincoln Continental with tinted windows and like spoke tires, you know what I mean? Hubcaps on this thing.
He was that guy.
Slowly rolls the window down. He's got 2 dogs with him in the front seat, and he hands me this nugget of weed. And it smelled so bad, I could barely walk back into the bar.
Oh, no. It was unbelievable.
And then we take the weed, and we find Marilyn Monroe
Yes.
on Hollywood Boulevard, right? So we're like, hey, Marilyn, you want to go get stoned? And she's like, sure. So we go up into the hotel room, and this is good weed, by the way. We start smoking this weed, and we look over, and Marilyn Monroe is sitting on our bed smoking weed with. She was like a dead ringer for Marilyn Monroe.
It was very surreal because then I'm like, wait, is she here because we're high? No, that's right. That's Marilyn freaking Monroe.
That is Marilyn Monroe.
So we missed Jimmy Kimmel is the point, so I got to think we're the better pick.
Did Smoke Out Spider-Man?
No.
No. Oh,
Spider-Man.
two Spider-Mans got in a fight.
That's a fun day.
Yeah. They were. I guess they were too close to each other.
That is correct.
And this was one Spider-Man's territory. The other Spider-Man didn't want to have the other Spider-Man was intruding on this other Spider-Man's.
Yeah. Well,
They were about to go to blows, man.
You're too close to my web.
Yeah.
And one was a very authentic-looking Spider-Man. The other one was just like
Was ghetto AF.
Yeah, generic Spider-Man. Like
Yeah, Timo Spider-Man.
exactly.
Spider-Man at home.
That's exactly right. Taryn Daly, got a second? You want to come up here? Come on over.
Oh,
here.
Tara Daly from the
Taryn
Daily
Daly from
Mix
the
Morning Show.
Daily Mix
everybody.
Morning Show in the house, everybody. Got the fishnets on, got the skirt on. We trying to hook up with Santa Claus?
Yes.
You are.
Yes. You know I like older men.
Yeah. Well, that is actually a fact. I think your husband's older than me, isn't he?
He's 57.
Jesus, God.
I know.
I'm 57.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I just look better than your husband.
You present as a younger man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll let him know that when I see him tonight.
Please do.
What was the shocked look on his face the first time you guys had sex? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I don't think it lasted very long.
Wow. Wow.
Poor Brad catching strays.
Just building him up.
God love him.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh my God. Well, the Pretty Reckless for sure, because they always put on such a great show. And she loves Seattle so much that she's going to show up for Everett. I mean, it's going to be fantastic.
Well, she was here doing the rehearsals for the Soundgarden introduction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
She knows how to do the Soundgarden music, I think, better than anybody else other than Chris Cornell, obviously.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And they worked on a song together as well before that. So they've had a long relationship. The Pretty Reckless were actually on Soundgarden's last tour. So they were the opening act with that. So they know each other very well. We're looking forward to talking to her coming up. Who are you guys interviewing exactly?
We're interviewing everybody except for the Pretty Reckless and Brent and Zach from Shinedown.
Is that right?
Yes.
And then you have a stage announcement at 10:30.
Yes.
Jesus.
And I've been up since 3:15. It's going to be a good day.
Oh, my God.
That's
Turn
what's called
Daily.
a cheap date.
Daily Mix Morning Show, everybody. All right, we have Return to Dust ready to rock and roll. Guys, you want to come up here? Ladies and gentlemen, Tony V's giving up for Return to Dust, all the way from Los Angeles, California.
There you go.
What's happening, guys? Word on the street is that you went out with our boss, Ryan Castle, last night, and he did what Ryan Castle does.
I played the fifth.
You played the fifth on that one?
That's a good call.
Look, man, all I will say is this. He said, man, I put on a bad show for them. He said, you guys were actually fairly responsible. He was not. Trust me, he's in pain today.
I think it was the first time he's had to drag some 20-year-old kids to the bar, you know.
Yeah, he was
willing.
He lost his phone, apparently, you know.
A couple times.
Yeah. I mean,
Literally.
how do you do that?
Like in like 30 minutes.
You know, like the one thing that you keep a hold of, other than the condom, is your phone. You know, make sure you have that at all times. How you guys been enjoying being out on the road and doing your thing?
Good, man. We just got off a tour with Mammoth. It was pretty awesome. Mammoth and Miles Kennedy, so that was awesome.
Nice.
And we're kind of capping off the year with this acoustic show tonight, which we don't normally get to do. We don't normally play acoustic.
I was like, is this something you guys had to warm up for, or is it something you get excited about? Because you're right. You know, you're a rock and roll band, all this kind of thing, and then you play acoustic. It's kind of the opposite.
I mean, we play acoustic, honestly, more than you would think. I mean, we write all of the songs on an acoustic, so it's definitely something that we love doing that we don't normally get to do. So, yeah, I mean, we love it.
Well, you know, you guys absolutely kill it. But you got your gig by playing a Fleetwood Mac cover. Am I understanding this correct? Your producer, actually, that was you played Dreams from Fleetwood Mac, and they said these guys are all right.
Yeah, that is what we did. Yeah,
that's insane. I mean, I would not expect that. That would not be like, oh, we're going to sign these guys. They kill Fleetwood Mac.
They played Dreams.
Drinking cranberry juice and skateboarding.
Every musician's favorite song is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
It is a great song.
Because it's the stupidest song. It's just two chords.
It's
and
both of those things. It is dumb, but it's freaking awesome. You hate yourself for liking it. Yeah. My question for you guys, and to me, this is like instant cred. You were banned in China.
Somehow. We were banned in China?
Apparently so.
They don't even know. See, now I know that you're getting your info from ChatGPT, because that's the Return to Dust movie, not the band. The movie was banned in China, yeah.
Why was your movie banned in China? And
we don't have a movie. There's a movie called Return to Dust.
Yeah.
We're the band.
So the freaking movie Return to Dust was banned in China.
Yeah.
But it could also be too. Who knows?
But any bad PR is good PR. I don't know.
You know what, man? If I'm you,
we're banned in China,
with
guys.
Yeah, they got banned
you heard
in
it
China.
Let's
go. We've never even been there, but we got banned there, I guess.
Yeah.
See, you already got support.
I don't know. It seems fun. We got banned in China.
Return to Dust, by the way, also huge Magic the Gathering fans.
We are huge. Does anyone care about
Magic the Gathering? All right.
Okay.
You are in Seattle.
In the crowd.
Very good.
That's what's up.
What's one of the coolest gigs you guys have been a part of so far, as just fan response, being up on stage, looking out there, going, man,
coolest gigs.
This is happening. You know, like for us.
We've had a lot
the whole Breaking Benjamin 3 Days Grace Arena tour. That was amazing.
They bring women too.
What's that?
They bring women to the show. You know, which is it's not like you're at a Rush concert. Or
yes, dads and their daughters.
Yeah, or Tool. Not like you're watching Tool. Like, where are all the women here? You know, they're not here.
Oh my God! I played the fifth. Yeah, no, it was a great tour. It was our first time playing arenas, so it was a huge learning experience there. We did the whole. It was really cool to see like the lighters, like everyone getting their lighter, like their phone lights out, and that was such a cool experience. We've been out with like Billy Corgan and Chevelle and
Pop Evil.
Seven Dust, like so many great bands. So I feel very grateful to.
Is the goal still we're going to kick ass and we're going to rock harder than they are when they get out here? I mean, you still just want to one up those guys sometimes. I mean, just in the back of your head, like, we're going to rock tonight.
We just do the best we can every show. We play every show like it's an arena show for sure.
Well, it's quite. Yeah. I mean, you guys, you're just starting. You're going to have an arena show. It's definitely going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. Would you say?
Yeah, man. I mean, we definitely aim to do that. That's for sure. We want to connect with as many people as possible, and we look up to all these bands that we're going out with. So, I hope it's sooner than later. You know what I mean?
Well, I have a question for you guys. You got the rock look. You guys are doing very well for yourselves right now. All of that, right? And the thing about the rock and roll lifestyle, of course, is to be rock and roll. So I got a question for Maddie. What's the story about your mother and joining the band? There's some story about that?
I'll give this to you, Sebastian. My mother?
Apparently, it's your mother. Again, I'm just going with the information that I was provided.
Okay.
Oh, man. The internet is not serving you well, my friend.
All right.
It's Seb's mom. My mom was a rocker, and she definitely grew me up on like a lot of early 2000s rock and 90s grunge and stuff like that. But the infamous story is Sebastian's mom and him were on a walk and found us. But I'll let you say it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll say the story. Yeah, so the story is just random night. My mom was like, let's go on a walk. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I guess. And then I go on a walk with her, and just a couple blocks down, we hear these guys playing our song Bad News, actually. And and my mom was like, oh, you hear that? We should go check it out. And I was like, I don't know, they're doing their thing. And she pulls me, she dragged me out there, and we listened outside of the house, and then we moved closer in front of the garage, and she was like, you should knock, you have to knock. And I was like, I'm not gonna knock. She pounded on the door.
Really?
And
put my kid in your band.
We thought the neighbors were pissed off.
Yeah, you can hear them. They're like, ah. And then they walked out. My mom was like, he's a ripping guitar player, and he loves metal music. I just turned 16.
So your mother tells these guys, who, obviously they sounded good, you got your own thing going on, like, hey, you need to put my kid in your band.
Pretty more like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But give him a shot.
Yeah.
Give him a shot. And what is your guys' response?
Yeah,
Because it has to be weird, someone's mother's telling you, hey, man, give my kid a shot to be in your band.
Totally. I mean, we're like, okay, sure. You can play with us, yeah. But
come here, buddy.
Little did we know he was a child prodigy.
Yeah,
just
for real.
10 houses down from us.
We sent him, some of the songs we were working on, and we were like, okay, yeah, let's play through them, and he just ripped, dude. It was pretty much an instant ad. So yeah.
That's a crazy way to join a band, Sebastian.
Totally.
It really is, man. That's tough. Which guys are from Texas? What's the difference between Texas and living in LA?
Oh, night and day. I think there was a huge culture shock whenever we moved.
What isn't the difference?
Yeah, what isn't the difference? Texas is very slower paced, and LA is very go, 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 which we like as a bunch of hungry musician 20-year-olds, but it's not for everyone for sure.
Yeah, the concrete jungle is not our speed. We grew up in a suburban town that was kind of on the cusp of rural Texas. So it was on one side you had Texas suburbs, and on the other side you had farmland.
Okay. Who said, hey man, let's just go give it a shot? Because that's a big deal in anybody's life to move halfway across the country or just change everything you know.
Yeah.
What did you guys get stoned and go? It'd be really cool.
Weed was involved for sure.
Yeah, there was a lot of weed for sure.
Yeah. But it was our buddy Ryan. I mean, we were all very musical as just as a friend group. We'd play at this open mic night at this coffee shop every Thursday. And our buddy always wanted to do music, but he liked the production and the engineering side. So he moved to LA way before us, and he basically was just like, guys, come out here, come meet my boss, my producer, friend, and everything like that. And we were like, okay, sure. So we visited him, and we saw that music was a possibility for some people to do as a job, and we had no idea. We just thought that you went to college, got a job, had kids, and that's it. That's the rest of your life. You're done.
But then we played a Fleetwood Mac cover, and he was like, "What are you doing?"
And London, you know nothing about that. But how did you guys meet London?
I was working with another band with our now producer Jim, and he gave me their first EP. It was an instant fan, and then Bygones, we got Bygones, and they needed a drummer, and
boom.
Here I am. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. It's a very interesting story of how you guys just kind of got together. It really is. It's very unique.
Including your mother. I think that might be my favorite part of the whole thing. Moms come in handy. They'll drive you crazy. I know. My mother drives me crazy. But in the end, she's almost always giving me solid advice. So I'm actually kind of happy to hear, like, hey, man, in the end, it works
Oh
out.
yeah, at the time I was like, no, don't do this.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
just
Why
have
are
to
you
be
doing
humiliated.
Yeah, you could hear it in your voice. And I
Yeah.
can imagine at 16, that had to be like, no, Mom, no.
Don't do this,
But
man.
thank God she did it.
Oh yeah, I was not even playing guitar at that time for weeks on end. So I was like, oh, now I gotta practice. And what did you do this to me for? But lo and behold,
That is awesome. Have you guys started having any of those like Spinal Tap rock star type moments where you wake up, you don't know where you are, you're in a hotel room somewhere, you don't know where the bathroom is, you don't remember if you brought your bag? I mean, it's got to be a little just unnerving being on the road and like, what town are we in? What do we got to do today? Is that settled in yet?
Yeah, I wake up next to Graham in my hotel bed, and I roll over, give him a little kiss on the cheek, and then we all get out of bed and go play a rock show.
Do you guys
get weird?
Do you guys live together in L.A.?
Do
you have a crash pad, or do you guys live in some?
We're couch surfing, but we've rented a rehearsal space / house. Rehearsal space first, house second.
Right. With sleeping bags
that we're going to be living in for the next 3 months and writing and recording music and stuff like that.
Plenty
So,
of
yeah.
friends' couches have been crashed on.
Yeah. Did you guys?
The whole thing.
All right. What are the plans for next year for you guys? Are you going back on the road with Mammoth?
Oh man, we're going to Europe in the summer, which is exciting. Never.
Are you going to do the
there.
final countdown?
Yeah, playing a lot of festivals in Europe and working on a tour over there as well. Working on a headline run, working on new music. There's a lot of really, really exciting stuff for next year. So,
Do you ever just pinch yourself, because you've never been to Europe, and it's one thing. It's one thing to buy a ticket and fly to Europe and go see the Eiffel Tower. It's another thing, like when for work as an entertainer, they're saying, "Hey, get your ass over there." I mean, that has to be very surreal, right?
It is very surreal, especially coming from where we came from, like in such a small town in Texas. It's like to be able to reach people from all the way across the world and invited to come over there is insane.
Hey, man, music's the universal language, right? If you're not deaf, you like music. You'll never meet someone, you might like different genres, but music is the greatest communicator there will ever be.
Yeah.
What did you guys spoil yourself with? You get a check. Was there anything you had to run out and buy?
Like a new leather jacket.
Yeah, I mean, was there anything where you just went,
guitar case with a
Maybe
handle
they haven't
stays
got
on.
that check yet.
Still waiting.
Magic cards.
Magic cards.
Magic
All
cards.
right.
There's stores all over downtown Everett that have basically.
Don't tell us that, man.
Yeah,
Dude, don't tell us that.
You're within
We'll
like
send
2
our whole
blocks.
label advance there.
Yeah,
You can't.
yeah, right. Right across the Angel of the Winds Arena. There's one right over here.
Oh, yeah.
Comic books, cards, the whole deal, man.
Oh, man, yeah, don't tell us that.
Stuff. Yes,
Just-
seriously.
you should know.
You got a little time before you have to go up on
Yeah,
stage.
you know,
what I'm
it
saying?
used to be sex, drugs, rock and roll. Now it's magic cards and sleeping.
Yeah, secret is we're just a bunch of dweebs.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Maybe it's not a secret. I don't know.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Return to Dust tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Unwrapped and Acoustic Holiday. No, thank you guys, along with Brent and Zach from Shinedown, Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Hollywood Undead, Mammoth, Sleep Theory, and Des Rocs, who is coming up here in just a little bit.
Can I say, we'll be on early at like 7 o'clock, so please, everyone listening, come out early and come see us.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, we're
Thank
done
you
here
so
at
much,
6.
you guys.
It's 2 blocks, so thank you guys. We appreciate it. All right,
There you
we
go.
are live from Tony V's. Des Rocs coming up. Of course, we will drink and toast with a shot today. One more thing you need to know. As far as the Black Raven beers, we do have the Men's Room IPA in the bright yellow can up there on draft, as well as the Ola Days Holiday Porter. And if someone would like to bring us a few of those, that would be really awesome. We would really appreciate that. More from Tony V's right after this.
Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinkies Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
There is Return to Dust. Thank you guys for stopping by. They're going on early tonight at 7 o'clock at 8 p.m. So if you want to check those guys out, they're amazing. Who else we have on stage tonight? Of course, we have Sleep Theory, Mammoth with Wolfie Van Halen, Hollywood Undead,
Wolfie.
Daughtry, the Pretty Reckless, and Brent and Zach of Shinedown fame. So it's going to be a good night. If you're in your car and you're headed close to Everett, you don't have a ticket yet, keep in mind, tickets are still on sale and as low as $55. So you can still squeeze into the show tonight. There are a few tickets that still remain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, also taking the stage tonight, give it up for Des Rocs, everybody. Welcome back to Seattle, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing real well, man. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for doing our first ever Unwrapped acoustic show.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Look, I'm scared to ask anybody questions because I was doing doing research on the internet. Apparently, it's all untrue. However, I'm going to ask you this anyway. Now, they say most parents, they're happy when their musician kid says, Mom, I'm giving it up. I want to be a lawyer. My understanding is that you did the opposite. You were a lawyer and chose to pursue music, obviously, because you were tired of making money.
Well, I have a couple degrees. You know, I wasn't really doing that, but I did go to school for a really long time. I love to learn everything and know what's going on. So I went and I got a master's degree while I was playing in punk bands at night for many years, because for me, the only way I could afford to live in New York City and be in bands is if I got a full ride to school and got put in student housing. Otherwise, I couldn't do it. So I just would apply to schools. I applied to any schools I could, and the one that took me gave me housing, so I was able to play in bands at the same time.
Can you talk to my kids?
What?
I mean, look, man, we met a lot of musicians. I'm a musician. That to me that's the craziest story because it's so smart. Where everyone else, like, you know, at some point they'll say, threw caution to the wind. You did the opposite. We're very pragmatic about it.
Well, you know, I don't come from much, and I just needed a freaking place to live, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about, especially in New York, man. Like, if you want to live in the heart of New York City, and in this time period, it was the only option I had, and it was kind of like my ultimate hack.
Was that part of the reason you went for the Masters, just to say I can get 2 more years of free housing?
Yeah, 100%. You know, you have in those schools, you have one test at the end of the semester that's worth 100% of your grade, and there's no attendance required. So I could be in vans in Kentucky and in a green room just reading a textbook and getting ready to go on stage.
Wow. And you've been performing since you were 13 years old, is that right?
That's right.
Who was the person that said, man, you can go out there and do this? Was it you, or was it your parents who said, man, you're good? I mean, because when you're 13, do you know how good you are at that age? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't gotten good up until like a couple months ago, in my opinion. You know, like, I was so bad for so long, but there's this element in what I do of complete delusion. You know, I could see a video of Freddie Mercury singing to 80,000 people, and part of me goes, I could do that. How crazy do you have to be to do that? You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah. And, you know, you have to have everybody in the world tell you suck for so long, and it's just about not stopping. You know, it's just the tenacity.
Do you remember the first place you played in front of a crowd?
Oh, absolutely. There was no crowd there. That's how I remember it. Yeah.
Okay, where was this? Was this a pizza parlor? Where was it?
It was called the Medicine Lounge. It was a small bar across the street from Nassau Coliseum in Long Island.
All right.
And I just showed up and I said, can I play here? And they said, we're usually closed on Sundays. You can come in on Sunday if you want and have a show, but you got to bring 10 kids and sell 10 tickets. So I came, and I remember I showed up to the bar. I brought 7 friends. And when the show ended, they said, you only brought 7 people. That's $70. You owe us $30. And then I just ran out of the bar, and I went to a bicycle and I biked home to Queens. That's what I did.
That is a very New York story.
That is
I
so
know
New
you're
York.
13. You owe me $30, kid.
Yeah, that is crazy. What was it? What was it like? You've been on tour with man, and you were. COVID kind of screwed things up for you for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one, but yeah.
No,
for
but
sure.
I'm serious. But
Yeah, it screwed up a lot of stuff.
As far as where you were in your career, and you know where you were going, and then all of a sudden COVID came and just kind of stopped everything.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's happened a couple times in a couple different ways for me, but that's like the most Des Rocs thing ever. You know what I mean? Like, that's as Des Rockian as it gets, without a doubt. To be like, we were on tour with like the Rolling Stones, you know what I mean? And then the whole thing got shut down.
What was that like?
Unbelievable. I mean, for the first show, we showed up, and they didn't believe that we were there to open, because we showed up in a 1989 Volkswagen Vanagon with the one door painted the wrong color.
Oh, really?
So we came in there and we said, we're here to play, and they laughed at us. And then they brought out the German Shepherd bomb-sniffing dog. And then many phone calls later, they let us into the stadium.
How long did it take you from the time you arrived before they finally let you in?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So the Rolling Stones themselves, they basically have no idea who you are, right?
No, they picked us to open.
They
did.
picked
That is
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
So that feels good, but then when you get there, it still takes 45 minutes to get into the joint.
That's Des Rocs, man. That's a dictionary definition of it, yeah.
Dude, I'm
is
digging
that
your
like
story.
is that like a rock kind of spirit, or is that just the New Yorker and you like, whatever happens, we're gonna keep going?
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest. I think it's nature and nurture. Either way, it's New York's fault. You know what I mean? That's where I was born, and that's where I was raised.
How big is that stage?
What stage? The
The
Rolling
Sto-
Stones
yeah.
stage? It's like a mile.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
huge.
you probably walk out there and go like, where do I stand?
Well, we were rehearsing at the time in an abandoned radio station in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, and it was no bigger than that platform for that drum stage. No exaggeration. It was like Chernobyl in there. There was no lights and the toilets ripped out of the walls. So in order to properly rehearse that show, I had to run down the stairs and down the block while we were performing to simulate the cardio of a stadium stage.
Did you take advantage of the whole stage?
Yes, except they tape off this one line you can't walk past. That is only for Mick Jagger to walk past.
All right.
And,
so if you just step over that line.
And at the lid and the stage, they put down this material for Mick Jagger to dance on that's like a bowling alley lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just kept sliding and sliding and sliding. And I'm coming up to this line, and I'm like, I'm going to go over the line. Oh, my God. And I stopped right at the tape.
Just like bowling.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You got? Did you not get stopped at the Canadian border one time for a while too?
What? This is crazy research. I've been stopped at every border. You know what I mean?
Is it the Vatican?
Is it your look? I mean, what do you think it is?
I don't know. People think I'm a bad guy, but I told you in the beginning, like I'm not as stupid as I look. You know, so I've been stopped and frisked and denied many times in that border crossing.
So as a result of that, I mean, are you into anything illicit? Do you do anything that might be illegal?
Not today.
Not today.
Not right now.
So knowing that you just have a face for suspicion, do you make it a point to always just travel clean?
Yeah, of course. I think I just look like a mugshot. You know what I mean?
Well, and look, the accent, it's like, I don't know, he's from Brooklyn. Maybe he's taking something in.
Yeah, but we're secretly the nicest ones. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But then again, it's one thing to be Des Rocs, but your God-given name, you sound like a mobster. Danny Rocco.
Yeah, that is
now,
my
no
legal
offense,
name.
and you don't want to judge a book by its cover, but I will judge the book by the title. Like Danny Rocco, this guy has connections.
you have to be a pizza aficionado.
I have spent a lot of time in pizza shops and about a lot of family-owned pizza shops in Queens and Long Island. Yeah.
Okay. Is it hard? Okay, we just had lunch at Brooklyn Brothers Pizza,
Yes.
which is absolutely fantastic over here.
Go if you haven't gone, it's good.
Yeah. Where is the best pizza you found outside of New York?
Outside of New York.
I mean, because there's different styles. You like a Detroit-style pizza, Chicago-style pizza, like a tavern pizza in Chicago, or St. Louis style. I mean, across country, there's a lot of different varieties, so to speak.
I mean, you're tapping into some very explosive territory right now.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Sicilian
It's
thick.
how deep do you want to go on this?
Because deep dish.
I disregard deep dish in the same category as a New York style. It's a different thing.
Okay,
It's
right.
not one better than the other. It's apples and oranges. One is pizza and the other one is like a pie filled with cheese.
Right.
Different things. My favorite pizza outside New York City is probably a place called Paulie G's in Columbus, Ohio. But asterisk, it's also in New York City.
Okay. Okay. How about Connecticut? Do they hold a candle to New York? They always.
I
act
think
like they do.
Connecticut
New
pizza is
Haven?
equal. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to all these things. I think they got good clam pies there. I really much like that.
All right. Yeah, that's fantastic. Now you also said, and this is many years ago when you were first starting out, that Seattle is actually one of your favorite food cities.
Seattle is my favorite city outside my home city, without a doubt.
What is it about
I love coming here. I've never been to Everett before, but I just spent the whole morning walking around. I didn't realize that Kenny Loggins is from Everett.
Yep. Could you do Kenny Loggins? Could you cover him?
I have 10 minutes set tonight. It'll be exclusively Kenny Loggins covers. But Kenny Loggins covers Unplugged, which nobody wants to hear.
Well, nobody's doing it.
Nobody's done it until today.
In his hometown, just to mess with him.
That's right.
So you said earlier that you said, man, part of the reason you've continued to pursue this in spite of anything is because you're delusional. So at the moment that you realize you're delusional, do you take that as something that's like, oh no, this is my Achilles heel? Or do you just adopt it and say, hey man, that's my superpower?
I think it's definitely my superpower. At a time when every rational head would give up on chasing the dream of, bringing rock and roll music on the biggest scale imaginable to millions of people around the world, like most people would give up on that, and most people should give up on that, And but for some reason, there's just something in me that I can't express any other way artistically, and music's only been the only way to do that, and therefore I continue.
You did a song with a guy from One Direction.
I wrote and produced a song for Zayn Malik last month. Yeah.
And
For Zayn?
Yeah.
Can you go out to dinner with him? Can he walk downtown in New York?
No, definitely not. No. Yeah, and he can't really sing much.
Wow.
You listen closely to the vocals in that track. Tell me who's singing.
Did you cover for him a little bit if you could?
No comment.
Well, it was a pop band. Yeah.
Well, it's One Direction. You were playing a gig in Amsterdam, and the power went out in the city, not just the venue, but the entire city. What happened then?
This is the most well-researched interview I've ever done in my entire life. Do you
we only have one job, Des.
Do you understand how many interviews I do and someone goes, so you have a song called Used to the Darkness? Tell me about that.
Mic drop.
And yeah, we were playing in Amsterdam, which is an incredible city to perform in, and the power in the entire city went out.
Was it outside or inside?
The whole city gone.
Right.
Yeah, so everything was just pitch black. And then we just had everybody take out their phones, and they handed me an acoustic guitar, and I just played as much as I could acoustic, and that was the last time I played acoustic up until today.
Until tonight?
Really?
Seriously.
So at least this one you knew was coming. Do you think that having to do that on the fly, right, and then this opportunity comes up tonight to do what it is you're doing along with the other bands, you're like, oh, I'm completely prepared for this. I can do it by accident.
Yeah, you know, it's always fun also, especially to get outside your comfort zone, too, a little bit. Because, like, I always like to say, like, the Des Rocs show, that's me painting, you know what I mean? And I'm really a painter. I sculpt a little bit on the side, too, so I like to sculpt every once in a while, but I'm really a painter. So it's fun to do a different medium. I consider it a completely different art form.
Was it tough for you to figure out what songs you wanted to do acoustically? Because sometimes I would think just when you played acoustic, it just does not translate the way you'd want it to. So, I mean, did you put a lot of thought into, all right, man, well, these are the ones?
I think you have to completely reimagine it. You know what I mean? Like, completely reimagine every aspect of it in order to suit the emotional intent of the song. And, like, you know, I watch a lot of Prince concerts, and I think Prince was the master of reimagining his songs in an acoustic setting.
If you went to a Prince show back in the day, it was almost like a go-go show. He would play just a portion of a song in a completely different way and then twist into a riff you knew from a different song and just weave in and out of this, like, subconscious stream of... I don't even think he stopped. There wasn't a pause in the show. It was just one big dance party.
I'm of that school of thought with my show. You know, that's very important. Like, once we start, we do not stop. We don't play a song, clap, thank you, play a song, clap, thank you. Like, you do not have an opportunity to talk to somebody else. You know what I mean? That's very important to me. You do not have an opportunity to sit down. Like, I'm very much of that school of thought.
Has that always been the case?
So everyone needs to pee.
Yes, no, you can't pee. You have to pee beforehand. Yeah. There's no intermission.
I like that, man. I appreciate your enthusiasm for wanting to approach music that way, because you're right. You know, and look, it's true. You go to a concert, 2 or 3 songs, then they stop and they have something to tell you. And it's no offense against anyone, but like, we're not here to get to know you. You know, we're here because we appreciate your music, man.
And I have no allegiance to the recording either. Like, I do the same thing. Like, I will play 2 minutes of a song, or I will take a 2-minute song and I will make it 20 minutes long. Okay. You know, without a doubt.
So how does your band respond to that? Is it almost like, you know, like those old blues players, they just put it in C minor, brother, hit it, right? And they go. So do they just kind of have to follow your lead, or do you have any idea how you're going to feel when you're performing?
Well, we make all the maps ahead of time, right? So, like, they know the directions I might want to go, and then it's just like a look in the eyes, and they know, oh, not this tonight. You know what I mean? And then we're going to do a 20-minute version of this song.
All right.
What? Who have you played with where you're like, man, longevity-wise, or just impressed by the musicianship? Who is the band where you've either seen them, played with them, where you're like, man, these guys have it going on?
Well, I opened for Muse in Europe for quite a while, and they were just unbelievable, you know, like unbelievable as far as just like the show and everything they're putting together. I got the chance to open for The Cult for a while.
Yeah, I love The Cult.
They're great.
And I think from a vocal perspective, too, like, that is not easy to do as you get older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to like that kind of like big singing like that. And I think a lot of people underappreciate how hard that is. And they were fantastic.
What was your favorite country in Europe?
Oh, man, so many, but the shows in France are out of control.
Oh, they really?
You know what I mean? I think it's the antithesis of their reputation. You know, you think everybody's going to have their arm crossed and, like, smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
But they let loose, man.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a soccer game.
When the rockabilly scene hit big in the 50s, in the 60s, France was the biggest country in the world for rockabilly. So if you're into that kind of style of music or that Elvis type of jangle, you know what I mean? France appreciates it more so than anybody in the world.
Yeah, they fetishize that in a way that I just love. I fetishize it too, you know?
And you can smoke.
Yeah, you could smoke indoors, which is great for singing. Yeah.
I'm curious to know, what did your family know what your plan was back to the college days? Did they know that it's like, I'm just doing this for free housing to continue music? Or were they really going, our little Danny's going to be a lawyer?
I am the youngest child. Nobody knew what I was doing. You know, I just did my own thing. You know, I would literally be 12 and 13 years old, and I would just be in the city. You know what I mean? Like, just doing my own thing. Nobody asked where I was. Nobody cared where I was. You know, so that's just the path I chose, yeah.
Youngest of how many?
Of 3 boys, yeah.
Okay.
Solid. Being the youngest, like, there's no baby pictures, but you're right. I'm the youngest. It's easy.
I don't exist.
Yeah. There's no book. There's no footprints. You know what I mean? There's no pictures.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Like a ghost. Yeah.
What's going on this upcoming year?
Oh boy, a lot. I finished a whole new album that's going to be coming out early next year on Sumerian Records, and I think it's the most emotionally urgent and powerful record I've ever made. So I'm really excited.
How do you know when it's done and you don't tinker with it anymore?
Or do people just tell you to leave it alone?
I mean, do you have to walk away? I mean, it's like a breakup. You know what I'm saying? As far as
I'm pretty good at that, fortunately, because I have a process of writing so much before I get there. So then I kind of know the album I want to make. And when it's mastered, when it's fully mastered, it's a pain in the butt to go back and
just don't want to mess with it.
So, and also, I think it is what it is. I think art is imperfect. So I like mistakes and things not being right.
All right, so people that are unfamiliar with the music of Des Rocs, what would be your best summation of your sound?
It's extraordinarily emotional and high-octane rock and roll made in the heart of New York City. And it is filtered through my entire life and life's experiences, and it's music that is deeply cared for and carefully made.
And any New York influences as far as just that area and that music scene, which is different. You know, when you're thinking about, like, even if it's Jersey, the Springsteens of the world, or
New York Dolls back in the day,
Lou Reed and these artists.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, people always ask me what are your favorite New York artists. And I always like, there's just so many obvious ones. I like to not go for the obvious ones. Like, of course, I love the Dolls. I love the Strokes. I love all those artists. But, like, I was like, take me back to, like, George Gershwin. You know what I mean? Like, take me, I want to go way back. Everyone asked me what my favorite early 20th century New York composer is, you know? But even, like, Lady Gaga's from New York. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to say she's one of the most incredible artists of all time? Come on, as far as talent's concerned.
She's amazing.
And like, yeah, I'm a rock artist, but I draw on everything and I appreciate everything.
Sure.
What's the weirdest band you listen to that people wouldn't expect you to?
Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand.
Wow.
Yes, Barbra Streisand.
I got an issue with Barbra
Evergreen.
Streisand.
Evergreen.
What's that?
That's so New York.
You got an issue?
Streisand.
Look, man, my mother loved Barbra Streisand
Yeah.
when I was growing up. So I had to hear Barbra Streisand all the time. So it just got on my nerve. And then years ago, I was working at Commander's Palace, a restaurant in New Orleans. And she came in and she made my life very difficult, sending food back. So listen,
Diva.
This has nothing to do with her music. She just bugs me, man. Babs bugs me.
I'm not saying she's easy to work with, but I'm saying if you listen to Guilty with Barry Gibbs, that record front to
I've
back.
heard it front to back many times, my brother. This is what I'm telling
The
you.
last song on that album is this big orchestral piece that is unbelievable.
I'm very familiar with that.
But my favorite story of that, a real quick Bab story, because I know your audience is just dying for this kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Is that she came in with do the vocals on that song on Guilty, and she did the first take of it, and then Barry said, okay, that's a great first take. Now let's start to really get some. And she said, what are you talking about? I just did it. And that was it.
I'm done.
One take. That's it.
I believe
What do you mean?
that
I
from
sang
my
the song. I already
experience.
sang it. Yeah. And I was like, that's just some diva stuff that I chuckle at those stories.
But no Neil Diamond.
I like Neil Diamond. Yeah. I mean, I love so many artists, man. Like, of course, my true DNA and my bones is rock and roll and always will be. But I listen to everything. I really do.
Do you collect vinyl?
I do, but like, you know, it's like an impractical collection to have because I've got 3,000 pounds of vinyl in my studio, and it's like, it's such a pain in the butt, you know?
Absolutely. Des Rocs, thank you, man, for coming out here to Everett, to Seattle.
Man.
Thank you for having me.
The first ever Unwrapped show, Angel that Wins. Any surprises tonight? Anything that we need to know about?
Surprise? Well, then if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Okay, all right, very
Kenny
good.
Loggins.
That's right. I'm all right. Come on, everybody.
All covers.
Des, thank
That
you
would
so
be
much.
fun. All right, thank you, guys.
We
Thank you,
are
man.
good enough for Des Rocs, everybody. We are live from Tony V's. We'll be right back.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Tony V's I Told You Rock. There you go. Des Rocs. And,
hello, everybody.
Yeah.
How are we doing out there, man?
Did you guys get a delicious men's room holiday porter? Anybody? They are fantastic. There we go. All
right.
Drink them up. Yum. That is a great beer, man.
I agree.
Absolutely. Steve Miggs in the house from the Daily Miggs Morning Show, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Pretty reckless. I'm also kind of fired up to see what Hollywood Undead does acoustic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good call, man.
Yeah.
Do you think these guys are going to be playing? Obviously, with Pretty Reckless, they do have a holiday album that is
Yes.
out. So they're going to play. I'm assuming a couple of holiday songs. Do you think any of these other guys are coming out with like a rockin' version of a Christmas classic? Is that possible?
I absolutely do not think they're going to go anywhere near a Christmas
Because
song.
Ted's trying to talk Zach and Brent from Shinedown into doing Rocky Top.
Yeah, I mean,
What does that have to do with Christmas?
well, nothing. But they can do Rocky Top. I mean, they know the lyrics of the song.
Ted, if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Rocky Top is a Christmas song.
Now, hang on. I'm not making the argument it's a Christmas song. I like You Got My Back, but I was just like, he's like, we can do a lot of stuff acoustic. Like, what about Rocky Top?
Well, he lives in Nashville. He's from Tennessee.
Yeah. Ted just wants to sing Rocky Top, and he realized he could make this happen possibly with Zach and Brent. And he's like, you know what, man? We're not against it.
Could you convince them to go on stage and sing with them?
Well, I think that was part of the
deal. That was part, when we interviewed him like a month ago, he was kind of hinting at it. We'll see tonight. I don't know that anybody wants to hear me sing Rocky
I
Top.
do. Don't.
Well, all right.
And three other people do.
Three other people.
It's probably other bald guys.
Now, have you guys ever heard the story of when Steve got to meet Billy Joel?
Oh.
Have you heard this one?
It's a true Christmas miracle.
This is an absolute classic. Now, how old were you?
I have to imagine somewhere between the ages of like 6 and 9. I don't know.
Nice.
6-ish, 7-ish. I don't
All right,
know.
okay, so you're a kid.
Yeah, I'm at an 6-7.
Did you know who he was?
Yes, I was a fan. Uptown Girl, Allentown, all that good stuff.
Okay, well, that wasn't the good years, but yes.
But those are the songs meant for children, after all, right?
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, I grew up at that point.
Okay, all right. So where are you when you see him?
We are at an airport waiting for my Uncle Peter to get off a plane from Club Med.
That
Do you remember
sounds about
that?
right.
Yeah, it was like a destination place.
Just like Action Park, but
Yes.
for adults.
But this is before 9/11, so you can wait right at the gate for them to get off the plane. So we're waiting for my Uncle Peter, and all of a sudden, first person off the plane, or second person, Billy frickin' Joel. I am fired up. I'm like, holy crap, that's Billy Joel. So I just go running over to him, like, Mr. Joel, Mr. Joel. He looks right at me and just goes, hey, F off, kid.
Damn.
Was he joking?
No.
He's from New York.
He was
not
probably
joking.
drunk.
In all fairness, he was on a plane. He probably was drinking. He was just done with everybody.
Wow. God, that's so good.
My favorite part is then running back to my dad and my family and telling them what he just said and expecting they'll be like, we need to go talk to this guy and beat him up. My entire family laughed like it was the greatest thing ever. Like, yeah, we always wanted to say that to you. We just can't do it because I'm your dad.
He said it for us.
Jesus. You've been interviewing people for what, 30 years?
Coming up on that, man. Like 25-ish, 27.
What are some of your memorable in a good way interviews and some that just went completely off the rails?
Ooh. I think my favorite one was interviewing one of the dudes from 311 soon after my then girlfriend left me to go hook up with a member of 311.
Oh, at the show.
Yes. Back when I worked at the end, it was Deck to Hall Ball at the Key Arena. 311 were playing, and there was my girl at the time, and I just saw her walk off with one of the members of 311.
But she hadn't broken up with you yet.
Well, no, that ended the relationship, though. I figured that's the time to say, you know what, we probably should
And
be
did they
together.
just disappear?
Yes. And it was like slow motion. I'm just watching.
Were you guys there to see the show?
Yes, I brought her, and I got her backstage passes to be with me.
And then she gave him one.
Yes. And they disappeared, and I had to interview one of the members of 311, the guy that I believe went
The guy you interviewed was the guy that went back with your girlfriend?
Did you let him know that you believed that you were maybe Eskimo brothers at that point?
1,000%. I had to.
And what did he say?
It was very awkward. didn't really have much to say. I don't know what I was expecting. Like they'd let me play drums with them for a song. Right. I'm not exactly sure. It was just I needed to get. It was like at that point I kind of just gave up on the whole relationship.
Yeah,
But,
of course.
You just look at him and go, "How's my seconds?"
Yeah. How do I?
That's exactly right. We have had a similar experience here. I won't get into the details, but never bring your girl backstage to a rock concert.
And particularly with Papa Roach.
Wow.
Oh, tell me.
We're not going to say who it was, but somebody.
I
Papa
bet
Roach was.
Where's
in
my
town.
girlfriend at?
And you know what I like about this story, though? She was with the bass player.
I was going to say, was it the bassist?
It was the bass player.
He was known for throwing like lunch meat and cheese on women's butts.
What?
Oh, you don't know that?
What are you talking about?
I did not know that.
The bassist of Papa Roach at one point was in like the music news for when he'd bring groupies backstage, he would take lunch meat and throw it on their behinds.
Well, that's just clean fun.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got
You
their
mean
thing.
From the lounge tray, from the tray of
Yes, like they're backstage.
He would just
tray.
grab some random
So, I
cheese
mean-
and meat. And
If he was a real bass player, he'd have used deviled eggs. But whatever.
So she smells like bologna. Is that the idea?
I mean, that or corned beef.
Okay.
They're a big band, boys. That's like salami.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not bologna.
Bologna.
It's probably more to do, huh?
It's probably pastrami.
Yeah, something, a quality meat.
And I think, look, those are bad examples. Like, hopefully you could take a girl you trust backstage.
I would not.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the band, man. Look, something happens when I don't care who you're with. I love you so much. It could be AC/DC, all right? It's a band of ugly people. But somehow,
They get
Angus
hotter.
Young's going to be like, yeah, I met your wife. Like, just don't freaking do it, man.
Right. Yeah.
Well, not AC/DC.
We had Rob Thomas on.
Okay.
For Matchbox 20.
I'd leave my girlfriend for him.
And my wife at the time, she was blowing me up all day. Are you sure I can't stop? Are you sure I can't? I'm like, no. I was like, absolutely not, because I know for a fact
she's gone.
You know, even though we're not together anymore, it wouldn't matter. It had been that day. It would have been
Guaranteed.
over.
Dude, honestly, with Rob Thomas, I saw his show at Chateau Chez Michel, and I told my friends, don't worry, I can get you backstage to meet him. I couldn't. I blew him off just to hang out with Rob Thomas.
Do you remember the guy who looked like Rob Thomas that was from here and he would like go around and people thought it was Rob Thomas? He was like hooking up with people.
Good on him.
I wish I looked like Rob Thomas.
He was a straight up, like, yeah, I know. I'm a doppelganger for Shrek. No lady wants to meet up with that. But this guy looked just like Rob Thomas, and he leaned into it.
There's a dude who thinks people think he looks like Thrill, so he just gets free beer everywhere.
Yeah, the guy, he had never listened to our show, and he emails me, and he goes, look, I'm just another black dude with tattoos. Someone told me to email you, because everyone said, are you Thrill? He's like, I have no idea who you are. And even when I said no, they said, yeah, you are, and then they'd buy me drinks. So, do you mind if I continue to act like you? I said, I don't care what you do. Just do me a favor. Just be decent. Right? Just be decent.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily decent. So, if you meet Thrill and he's really nice, that's that guy.
That was good Thrill.
If he's a bit of an a-hole, it is me, the
That's real
authentic
Thrill.
version. Yeah.
The best I ever got was there was a guy at the Bonnie Lake Tavern pretending to be me.
Oh, the BLT?
I was like, good for him.
Actually, honest to God, this morning, walking into work, all right? So we show up at work first before we came up here today, and there's a guy across the street from me. We get the light to walk. We're walking by each other, and he was so smooth with this. He's like, what's up, Ted? Because we look so much alike.
Dude, I've gotten drinks bought for me because people think I'm you.
Me?
Yeah, there was one time this guy was at Migs Fest. I
Is
remember
there
on the-
something about me that people are confusing?
I think because we're both Steves, but he bought me drinks all night and then he
Well,
tagged
that's obviously it.
and then he put something up on like Snapchat or Instagram. He's like, dude, partied with Thrill all night long, and it's me. And I'm like, boy, this guy's gonna be sorely disappointed. And he figures puts two and two together.
It's going to get me in trouble with my wife. I saw the Snapchat. That's where you were. I'm like, baby, I do not know what you're talking about.
What
You were so pale that night.
what has been what has been one of the strangest or best experiences you've had in the wrestling ring as far as things not going to plan, injuries, just
Or accidentally hurting somebody else.
right, exactly. I mean, what has been one of those situations where you're like, oh no?
Oh, how do I
I
tactfully
mean,
say
did you have
this?
kids flipping you off?
I've had kids. I had one kid that was probably like 7 or 8 years old that was mad at me because I did a whole spiel about how I was working an event helping raise money for kids that have cancer the night before. And I'm like, now I'm stuck here. It was actually in Everett, just a few blocks
No
away.
wonder he flipped you off.
At the VFW hall. And I'm like, unlike this place where all these kids are miserable, And this kid came over and kicked me and was mad that I didn't think she was as cool as kids with cancer. That was her issue. She's like, she's like, I'm cute and I don't even have cancer. I'm like, this is a weird conversation. I need to step away from this situation.
But how about in the ring?
Why didn't you just do the Billy Joel? F off, kid.
F off, kid. That would've- and then
Yeah,
dad
just
beats
double.
me up.
Yeah, just double down. F off, kid.
I had a woman once throw a feminine product at me.
Ugh.
In the ring. It wasn't used or anything. Like, it was still in its packaging.
Okay.
But like I'm in the middle of the ring and it just hits me in the face, and I look down and I'm like, and the referee was a female. I'm like, is that what I think it is? She's like, yes, and those are expensive. She must really hate you.
Did the ref take it?
She picked up and put it in her pocket. Yeah.
You never know.
You don't know.
You never know. You never know. Have you ever been injured?
Yeah, I blew out both of my knees.
Both of them?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah, but for the dumbest stuff. Like I just walked in the ring once and just stomped on a guy and my knee went backwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's a good look.
God damn. Terrible luck. All right.
And then a few black eyes. That's always weird the next day when I have to like go
Keep
play.
in mind, he said black guys. That's how weird it
How
was.
about
I showed
like,
up at home with a couple black eyes.
how
It
about
was
just
weird?
in a situation where like just, penis in your face or anything like that? I mean, seriously, where you're just like, you can see the outline of it. Like you're way too close to this thing. You can smell it.
I have no comment.
So yes, this is happening.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you get a lot closer than you expect. Yeah.
Are there other guys that you probably would not like to wrestle with again just based on their smell?
Oh, absolutely.
There
was a guy who once crapped his pants in the ring.
What?
Yeah.
Now, do you improvise at that point, or I mean, what do you do? Like, dude, did you just ask yourself?
You do ask that question. You say, brother, was that a fart? And then there's like a long, awkward sound. Like, no. I was like, oh boy, let's take it home.
Right.
Take it home and just pin me. Let me pin you. Let's get out of here before things get super weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it
the
up
hell are
for
we doing?
Steve Biggs from the Daily Biggs Morning Show. There we go. Tonight, you guys interviewing just about every band. It's going to be up there.
Yes, and I brought sleigh bells. So
Nice.
I want to see if they'll sing along to sleigh bells.
Okay.
You're gonna try this with every band you interview.
I think so. Just start playing. I mean, if you hear sleigh bells, you instantly start thinking about a Christmas song, right?
Yeah.
What else would I think of when I hear sleigh bells?
Rocky Top.
Rocky Top.
Ted, swing on by when we're broadcasting.
Unwrapped an acoustic holiday tonight. Angel the Winds Arena. Give it up, everybody, for Steve Biggs. Okay, Mike, you want to do a couple emails here? Do we have time for emails?
Oh, hang on. We do.
You got that thing?
We do. Son of a bitch.
Right there on the top there, buddy. Right there on the top.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
The well-oiled machine.
That's right.
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll jump right into the birthdays brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Miles, of all the doggone sound effects I did not grab.
Bum, bum.
Dip responsibly.
Very good. Please tell Truman, a.k.a. T-Bone, a happy 16th birthday. Please have Coach Ted give him some driving tips, and Miles give him some good dad jokes, now that he's old enough to hear them. Love, Dad, Grumposaurus Rex, Preston, Buck, Zoe, and Lumpy. Lumpy. Where is Coach? There we go.
All right, what was his name?
His name is Truman, a.k.a. T-Bone.
All right, T-Bone, you're starting to drive. You're 16. First of all, don't let Lumpy drive in the car with you. I don't know who Lumpy is. Hope it's not a small child. Second of all, turn your phone off. Slow down. You'll get there when you get there. And, when you get a little bit older, you can do smoky burnouts.
Okay, smoky burnouts.
Smoky burnouts.
You guys ready for some dad jokes on a Dad Joke Friday?
No, I'm not.
I am.
What does an escalator do when it stops? What does an escalator do when it stops?
It stares.
It stares.
Attaboy, Mike.
All right. I got a dirty one. I can't give you the punchline right now, but I will in a minute.
Doggone it, Miles.
Do you guys know what comes after death? Just think about this. What comes after death? All right, we'll continue with the dad jokes.
Let him answer later. Nobody fill in the blanks, okay? We're walking the line over here.
A guy walks into a butcher and asks, "Do you have bull testicles?" He says, "No, that's just how my pants fit." What do accountants use for birth control? What do accountants use for birth control?
MBA?
Their personality.
Their personality. Very good.
I
I was almost an accountant.
Oh, here's a good one.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all can.
By the way, the punchline necrophiliacs. Got it. Get it? A Mexican magician said he would disappear on the count of 3. He said, uno, dos, then poof.
No trace.
Disappeared without a trace tag. What do you call a singing computer? What do you call a singing...
Adele.
Why are chickens so awesome? Because. And finally, why did the farmer start a punk rock band? Why did the farmer start a punk rock band?
I don't know.
Because Hall & Oates sucked.
That had to hurt you to say that joke. You love that band.
I do. I got another birthday. Hello, Macholas. My name is Carl, and I'd like to wish myself a happy 45th birthday. You guys make my day easier in the afternoons. Love the show. So, can I get the captain talking about his crazy night with Mrs. Butterworth, fish sandwich, and Coach Ted with advice on being in your mid-40s. Thanks, guys. Have fun tonight, and keep on rocking.
2 Oregon fish sandwich.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. The old Capitan isn't a prude or anything. Why do you look like that, Mike?
I'm scared of the captain on days like these.
Tell the story that the man asked for. Now, the old Capitan isn't a prude or anything, but I still don't think I'll be frosting Miss Butterworth's Lady Biscuit again anytime soon after that one freaky night, as you call it. All was going well until I realized it wasn't the syrup that made her sticky. It was something she liked to call the ooze of the sausage wine. You do the math. Crunch berries. Yeah, oozy sausage wallets.
You did say sausage wallet.
Yes, I did, Ted. I learned it from you.
All right, advice in your mid-40s. A, don't hang out with the captain, and don't call it a sausage wallet. B, I'm being dead serious here, man. Get a sleep study, man. Once you start sleeping like a real grown-up, it's going to change your life. Don't forget to stretch. Maybe a little Advil.
You're the unofficial salesman for this now.
Hey, I woke up this morning. I was ready to rock.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Mom. Okay, I think it's time that we go back in time to the last time that we played Ted versus the FCC. Whoops. So if we could, let's go back in time.
All right, Chunky Butt Funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky Butt Funk Chuck, the chunky butt flunker, with his fat, funky fork.
3 times fast.
Chunky Butt Funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky Butt Funk Chuck, the chunky butt...
Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show. Win their job or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
By accident.
Man, was I hungover this morning.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we put Ryan Castle to bed after his drunken night at the Irish pub.
Yep.
Then we did meth.
Tony V's, this is the last Ted versus the FCC of the year, all right? This is it. Doesn't matter what happens after this, win or lose, it's over. But next Friday on the program, we will have every miss that Ted has had this year in Ted versus the FCC.
It's going to be a long segment.
Okay. Once again, we're going with round 2 of this one from Joe, and it goes something like this. Chunky Butt Funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky Butt Funk Chuck, the chunky butt flunker, with his fat, funky fork. The way we do Ted versus the FCC is 1 time through, then 3 times fast.
You got it, man.
All right, what do you guys think? You think I got it? All right, there we go. Full support. can hear the confidence in my voice. All right. Chunky butt funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky butt funk Chuck, the chunky butt flunker with his fat funky fork.
3 times fast.
Chunky butt funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky butt funk Chuck was chunky butt funker with his fat funky fork.
1.
Chunky butt funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky butt funk Chuck, the chunky butt funker with his fat funky fork. Sorry, Mike. Chunky butt funk was stuck with a funky fork. Poor unlucky butt funk Chuck, the chunky butt funker with his fat funky fork.
Let's go! Tony B!
Let's go!
We're gonna win in Ted versus the FC. You are listening to the Men's Room, which is coming up at 5:08. Your headlines are on the way at 5:50. But first, a quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. According to The Guardian, quote, wild beavers may have spread further than we realize.
Goddamn right they have.
Yeah! Baby!
Amen to them.
Flexible.
Wild beavers.
Are there domestic beavers that we don't know
Yes.
about?
Yeah. Take anyone you can get.
I mean, they're saying wild
Trailer
beavers. I'm
beavers.
like, that's a beaver. Just call it a beaver.
Apartment, single mom. Well,
Do you trust the person that has a domesticated beaver?
No.
No?
No.
What if he's trained it to do tricks?
Like what? What is a beaver going to do?
You know, jump through hoops. Maybe they play fetch.
shoot ping pong balls.
Throw a twig. I got it, Miles.
Mike, I'm in. Right? If somebody says, hey, man, you want to come over and see my domesticated beaver do tricks?
Right.
I'm going to that house party.
Ratchet the circus beaver.
Yeah. It doesn't do tricks? Rats.
According to a new survey, 2025 was a quote-unquote great year for about 10% of Americans.
Wow.
I know.
Was it that bad for
a
everyone?
positive way of saying 90% of you hated the last year? Hey!
Well, and I also didn't look into it, so I have no idea what the context is. Like, financially, was it a bad year for 90%? Was it just, like, inspirationally a bad year? Like, you guys had a good 2025? Everybody feeling good out there? No?
No. All right.
That feels like more than 10%.
It was our 20th anniversary for crying out.
I mean, I felt good about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's right.
We didn't get fired.
Go touch grass. Let's see here. There's about 200 children throughout several countries, all conceived from a single sperm donor.
Okay.
Who unknowingly carried a rare genetic mutation linked to early onset cancers.
Oh, man.
This is why I don't work on these. These are depressing as hell. I don't want to bring you guys this.
You brought it up.
I did.
I didn't say, Mike, tell me about children with cancer. From a single sperm donor.
I didn't know one dude was allowed to basically sire 200 unknowing children.
I think you just give the sample, and then after that, depending on
Like, don't they
the
cut you off after a
description-
while?
He gave a lot of samples.
He gave a lot of samples, and if you read through the criteria, like he's 6 feet tall, blah blah blah.
Sure.
If those people decide like, hey, those are the genes we want for the kid, then they just spread it around, man.
Ayo.
I just put mine in a tissue.
Oh,
Here you go.
And mail it in.
Enjoy that.
Oh, what, to watch a tissue dance?
Oh, jeez, I wish.
You put a little boogie in it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, you guys ready? Put your thinking caps on. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. Wildly underwhelming over there. The crowd goes mild. Okay.
I can't believe more people are not enthusiastic about the
We need to
dictionary.
learn on this program. It's an adjective brought to you by the letter W, and I give you guys a 1% chance of success.
Cool. Thank you.
1%. It describes someone who is silly and playful, and especially someone who displays a
Whimsical.
Whimsical's not a bad guess, not the answer.
Wacky.
Wacky, not a bad
Finish the rest of it.
Displays a mischievous sense of humor. Describe someone who is silly and playful, and especially someone who displays a mischievous sense of humor. Wily, I like it. It's not wily.
Wonky.
Wonky, I don't. Nope. Waggish.
Waggish.
Anybody ever heard of the word waggish? Neither have I, but you know who has Merriam-Webster? Let's see.
My dog's tail is waggish.
Right? That's kind of where
that's how I would say it.
I gotta assume that's where it comes from. Silly and playful, mischievous sense of humor. You know, you're wagging the tail a
that
little
makes
bit. You're
sense.
waggish.
That might not be true, but I like where Mike's head is at. So we're just going to go ahead and say that's where it comes from.
I try to find the positive spin.
Question is, are you wagging the tail or is the tail wagging you, man?
It's deep, Ted.
It is.
It's deep.
Yep. Philosopher.
Good news, a pest never seen on this continent has just been found in Texas.
Well, if it's a pest, we can't be anything but happy.
That's right.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it a mammal? Is it an insect?
The photo that I saw on the story that I didn't read had these little mites on a branch.
Ooh.
So I'm guessing it's some sort of little tree mite.
Thanks, Texas.
It's small. It's a bug. Texas needs more bugs.
But if they bring it up, then it's not good.
Correct. Well, it just hasn't been seen here. It's a pest,
If
so
it's
it's not going
called
to do
a
anything.
what pest is considered good?
Right. That's the whole thing. It's not going to do anything positive, but the question is it going to do anything
That
negative?
stalker that who was it? Was it Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
That was a positive pest.
Yeah.
My God, that's a story for another day. I like Jack Nicholson.
Well,
Jack Nicholson is the man. That's all you have to know.
Damn.
I wasn't going to turn it down.
That's right.
Who would?
Go call the cops, baby. Oh, no.
Okay, then.
I'll hold her off. A new study found the most monogamous animals on the planet.
Whales.
Humans are 7th. No, I don't believe whales made the list, actually.
Is it a woodland creature?
No, it is. It's like an otter or something.
It is. It is the Californian deer mouse.
Oh. No, the problem with the otters is everybody thinks they're like so romantic as they hold hands when they sleep, but it's just so they don't float away.
They don't want to die.
Right.
Nobody cuddles that
that's
much.
it. You love anyone so much that you hold their hand while you're both sleeping? No, you don't. I answered that for you.
Exactly.
You just don't do it.
I had the list here. Doggone it.
And when you've been together long enough, it's like, get your leg off of me. You're making me sweat.
Ew.
I love you. Good night.
Doggone it.
I can feel your furry sweat.
Humans showed up 7th on the list. So you know what? Good news, everybody. We're number 7 for most monogamous.
We're number 7. We're number 7. Yeah.
Celibate.
Do they say that these 6 are in front of us?
They do, but I can't find the list.
He's not working on it.
Well, now I want to freaking know.
I know you do, man. It's just it was on our favorite
you
website,
brought it up.
and for whatever reason, it's gone now.
Really?
I think whales are.
We're going to keep saying whales until you prove us right.
Most
Hey, it's all right. We got to vote for penguins.
animals.
The
Penguins are pretty
domesticated
good.
beaver.
Yeah, penguins, I guess, are pretty.
Animals.
Are they
let's see
monogamous,
here.
though? I mean, just sitting on an egg. Do you know that's your egg? If my wife said, hey, sit
There
on
we
that
go.
egg, I would just sit on the
Okay.
egg because I trust her, but she could be lying. I don't know.
So number 10 is red fox.
You big dummy. I love you, woman. Elizabeth.
Followed by the gray wolf, the meerkat,
The meerkat.
the white-handed gibbon.
The white-handed
The white-handed gibbon.
I don't know what other handed gibbon there is.
Glove service, mama.
Humans are number 7.
That'd be weird.
The Eurasian beaver.
I know that about Eurasian beavers.
Yeah.
The Ethiopian wolf. They have wolves.
In Ethiopia.
Yes.
Huh.
The mustached tamarin. Not
yeah.
mustached, the moustache.
Just the moustache.
The Damaraland mole rat.
And mole rats are ugly, bro. If you get some, stick with it.
And then, believe it or not, number 2 at only 85%, African wild dogs.
Is that like a hyena, I guess?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Really?
There might be a difference between an African wild dog and a hyena.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw a hyena taking a crap.
Hey, congratulations, Miles. Everyone,
I took a picture of it and he looked at me.
Of course he did. You were taking his photo while he was taking a dump.
Yeah, we made eye contact.
How many animals did you see pooping out there?
Just the one.
Just the one animal.
Yeah.
All the animals out there, and you saw one animal.
I saw a hyena taking a crap.
Okay.
I took a picture of it.
Does it squat like dogs? Does it do the Does it do the false start where it starts to go and then starts walking?
You know
Was
the
he
weird thing
reading the paper?
You know what he did? He did do that thing where he like cleaned it up. Like he kicked his back legs and tried to cover it up a little
Oh
bit.
yeah. No, that's a sin thing. They rub their stink all over the ground.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Ted, what day is it, my friend? I know it's your favorite.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Gingerbread House Day.
Oh.
Gingerbread House Day. When's the last time anybody here made a gingerbread house? Yeah, I thought so. It's time for
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
All right. So I took the liberty here and I decided to search some lesser known facts about gingerbread houses.
Meaning facts about gingerbread houses.
Correct. Because it's just the thing that you don't know how to build no matter how good you are at it. You try to get the real icing. It still doesn't work. You have to glue them. Let's see here. Number 10, sturdy construction takes time, they say. To build a strong house, you need to let each section, the walls and the roof, they need to dry and set for hours with plenty of icing, often over several days.
Then why do we make kids do it? They don't have the patience
Why
for
would
that.
you take the most impatient form of a human being and say, do this, and say that this requires all the patience you have?
Because they sell a bad bill of goods.
That's true. That's
Right.
it.
It's easy,
just put it together. And the kid's going to eat it anyway. It doesn't freaking matter.
You know what it is, Mike? It's Big Gingerbread House.
Big gingerbread house.
They've been
Big
putting it on
ginger.
it for years.
Norway apparently builds entire cities. The town of Bergen, Norway constructs an entire miniature city made of gingerbread houses annually.
And none of them have sex. Amazing.
Oh. Have you guys ever seen a gingerbread house competition?
No.
They're honestly kind of fun. The wife and I have taken a trip a couple times up to Vancouver, yes, to see the Jonas Brothers. But in the hotel that we stayed at, they had a gingerbread house competition, which I didn't know that this could just go down at a hotel. But there was a whole bunch of them set out there. People get wild with it.
Like cool constructions and all that kind of thing?
Yeah, it was really neat, actually. Disney builds edible hotels. That sounds like a bad business practice. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa builds a life-sized, fully edible gingerbread house in its lobby every year, complete with hidden Mickeys, and that's according to bestoforlando.com.
Do they let kids just like rip off a piece of the hotel?
They got to. Like, why in the world are they stressing that it's fully edible? You can eat this thing that we've constructed.
If you don't want kids to eat it, don't bring it up.
And how long do they let people tour it before they just stick the kids on it to eat it?
And then do you cut a piece? It sounds very unhygienic, is what I'm thinking.
It's kids. They don't care.
But I'm with you. It's at Disney World. The selling point is that it's edible. Like, somebody's going to want to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. The world's largest was huge. Again, these are 10 lesser-known facts about gingerbread houses. The world's largest gingerbread house, not going to shock you, was built at the Mall of America in 2001.
Makes sense.
67 feet tall, decorated with thousands of candies. 67 feet tall. Like, I've seen giant card houses. I've seen giant Lego pieces. Giant gingerbread house. How long did that take to make?
Brought longer than the guy's marriage lasted.
Yeah, but it's the Mall of America. I mean, that's about par for the course. We got the biggest mall in America and gingerbread house.
And the gingerbread house.
We ain't no punks.
Let's see here. Scroll saws made them fancy. The intricate gingerbread look of Victorian houses, not the edible ones, came from scroll saws, which allowed for delicate woodwork, a detailed mirrored and edible versions, rather. Cool.
I like edible vision.
Edible vision.
Whoops.
It's not that crazy, Steve. Let's see here. They were not all that big in England initially. While popular in Europe, gingerbread houses were not a big hit in England for a long, long while. They're not going to catch on. Nobody wants to do these gingerbread houses.
Well, because I said it's a house made out of gingerbread. Like, do you have anything else? Anything else?
Like, was gingerbread popular before the actual house and the guy was made?
It tells me that gingerbread is so unpopular that you're willing to build constructions instead of eat it.
It's not even bread.
Right.
It's a cracker.
It is.
Yeah. That's why they call it a gingerbread house.
And, like, I get down with some ginger snaps, but honestly, only this time of year.
All right.
Ginger
Get
snaps.
down with ginger snaps.
Get down with some ginger snaps.
I've been also thinking like Ireland and England, you don't want gingerbread houses because it's like, making fun of gingers.
Well, now you've ruined it for him.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
Like, Mike, you can't build one of those.
No, I cannot.
He just calls it a bread house.
Right, he just calls it a house. You're dating a redhead? Is it the gingerbread house? Let me in your secret door.
German bakers is what started it. Back in the 1800s, they created the first edible houses from a spiced honey biscuit to mimic the old fairy tale.
Spicy biscuits.
Spicy biscuits.
Spiced honey biscuit.
Does gingerbread and ginger cookies ever ever rear its head beyond the Christmas season?
No.
Hopefully not.
Like, not even the Girl Scouts touch gingerbread.
No. And they'll sell you any damn thing.
They will. They'll sell you cardboard in a box. I don't like Girl Scout cookies.
Dude, if you showed up somebody's house and they're building a gingerbread house in May, you'd be like, are you okay?
You don't like Girl Scout cookies?
No.
Why?
They suck.
There's 10 different varieties.
I know, and they all suck. Imagine something as easy as a cookie. Okay, everybody loves cookies. Imagine something as easy as a cookie, and you manage to make 10 flavors. All of them suck. The best thing that they did was that s'mores cookie, and even that limited time. Like, F off.
We only buy them because they guilt us into it.
They
It's
do.
not because they're delicious.
They station them like little agents outside of the Safeway that I'm just trying to buy my produce.
And now they have the squares. And like, oh, I don't have cash. Oh, we take card.
Would you like to buy a cookie, sir?
No.
No. But
I will.
Right. And I feel like everybody else is judging me. I walk by him and I just feel all your eyes on me.
What about the Salvation Army bell dude?
Oh, he doesn't.
He's
get
right
nothing.
at the door, man.
He's annoying. Ding, 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 ding. I don't do it.
You don't do it?
I don't do it because he's annoying.
Okay.
I've already paid my dues by having to listen to your stupid incessant bell.
I bought some fire starters from some Boy Scouts outside of Cabela's.
They sell some good stuff.
Yeah.
Back in my day, it was
Functional.
cookie dough.
Yeah. You think if we ever got involved in a conflict, they'd call in the Salvation Army?
As a last resort. Yes.
Come on, just ring that bell, man. They'll leave. I mean, seriously, that's all you got to do. They won't want to be here anymore.
They just stationed them on the front line.
Yeah,
Right. If anyone invaded this country, if we all just Christmas carol, they will leave.
Nobody's going to blow up Santa on the front line with a bell like any home
Place
for
sucks,
the poor.
man. He wants change. Who's got change
That's
anymore?
right. Anybody got some spare change for the children?
I'm not giving away this penny.
Put Santa out
Collector's
there.
item now.
That's going to solve the Ukraine conflict.
Yeah.
Put Santa out there with a bell.
Yeah. Enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I'd be careful. We don't want to lose Santa.
Early gingerbread was actually religious. In medieval
All right.
Europe, gingerbread was often made into religious icons or figures, not just houses or people. So you bit into a gingerbread Jesus?
Ginger Jesus.
Ginger Jesus. Imagine if Jesus was a ginger.
He probably was.
He'd have been made fun of.
That's why his skin was so pale.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
There's no chance he was a ginger.
I think that would have been heavily noted. There would have been an asterisk next to his name every time. Did we mention, by the way, he was a ginger?
That's why everything he says in the Bible is written in red.
He wouldn't be Jesus. He'd be the ginger of Bethlehem.
The ginger of Bethlehem.
I mean, he's probably just as famous.
I have a
Ginger of
name.
Nazareth.
I have a name.
Let's see here. There was some influence there with Queen Elizabeth I. Long before houses, Queen Elizabeth I popularized gingerbread by having figures of guests and dignitaries made from it.
Would you think that's weird?
Yes! You go
know-
to a house party and it's like, here, I made you out of gingerbread.
I would freaking leave, man. That would be terrifying.
Yes!
I made some thrill cookies. Like, nah.
I would say, though, your wife's probably the only person I know that could do it.
But she wouldn't.
It'd be kind of cool to come over and she's like, hey, I made Ted and Mike and Miles cookies.
You know what? I'm going to ask her to make cookies that represent you guys and I'll bring them in.
Damn.
I mean, they already have snowmen. So.
Mama's cookies.
And then I'll leave you with this last and final lesser known fact about gingerbread houses. It was actually inspired by a dark fairy tale. Everybody knows this fairy tale. The tradition of building elaborate gingerbread houses boomed in Germany after the Brothers Grimm published, you got it, Hansel and Gretel
Cool.
in 1812. Because the witch's house was made out of cakes and bread, and they just said, let's make the witch's
right.
house.
Yeah.
So there you go. Inspired by Hansel and Gretel. That's why your kids don't.
I was inspired to eat children.
Kind of man.
We were busy beating up on the English.
A flight from Boston to Hong Kong made it 99.9% of the way through its journey without an incident, Miles, but then somebody couldn't let it go.
What happened there at the end?
Tell you all about it at 5:50.
All right, headlines are coming up at 5:50. Tony V's, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized.
That's Cadillac.
And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today, who do you think we're going to toast today? Honest to God. Man, honest to God, who do you think we're going to toast today? We're going to toast you guys for coming out here, man. That's the whole reason we are here, is to interact with you guys. You guys showed up, and you do look beautiful. I know I insulted you earlier, but after a few drinks, you're wonderful looking. Wonderful looking. More than that, we also have to thank Tony V himself, as well as the staff at Tony V's, who came out here to make all of these things happen.
Yes.
And it's not like we can pull this off on our own. We have to thank Ryan Castle, who very diligently in his hungover state covered our table with this red Christmas paper.
Dollar store.
He pointed it out to us when we got
He
here.
spent $13.
Yes. We also have to thank Phil and Patrick, who you can't see on the side here. They're making sure that all the audio we're doing is going out to you guys.
Yes,
they
thank
do
you,
a bang-up
thank you,
job.
thank you.
And also we have to thank our boy Tim doing the video down there. Tim, I know you don't want to be pointed out, so there's Tim who just raised his hand. By the way, I don't know if you watch us on YouTube. Anyone here watching us on YouTube? All right.
There you go.
Tim is the guy.
Rock.
Yes, KISW Rock. Tim is the guy that makes all of that happen. So all the graphics, everything happening, that's the guy right there.
All the funny stuff.
And Tim's great at his job, but he hates attention. So make sure everybody goes up and just say, thanks, Tim.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, get a picture with Tim.
And even give him a hug. He doesn't mind.
Yeah. He loves that too.
And also, we want to thank the band's Return to Dust and Des Rocs for joining us on stage and for playing tonight, man. Tonight, how many of you are going to be headed over to Angel of the Winds?
There you go.
Very good.
Fantastic, man. I don't think anyone is going to be disappointed at all. So thank you guys very much for being out here, man. Thank Phil and Patrick over there. Thank you, Tim. Everyone that made this possible. And I believe we are now getting shots. What I was doing was stalling for time because I'm not doing this.
Are we really?
Shot. Yeah.
Who's doing
I believe
it?
so.
You believe
No,
so?
we're not. I thought we were. Never mind.
Oh, no. We got snubbed.
Well, hang on. Tony's right there.
Yeah, we want shots, Tony.
All right, Tony B's
Can
going
we
to
just
get
get clean
a
of
shot.
4 of them?
Live radio.
There you go.
Gotta love
Just
it.
bring the bottle over. We'll drink right
That
out
is
of it.
why we like the man right there.
Yes.
And remember, even though this is not true, we're spreading the rumor that Danny V is Tony V's illegitimate son. Feel free to run with that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by the time we get back to work on Monday that is now a thing.
If you're going to awkwardly meet your dad you never knew, this is a good environment to do it.
You know, to be honest with you, if my mom said, look, the man who raised you is not your real father, but he owns a bar, but cool.
Now, if Tony was your dad, that'd be shocking.
Yeah. He had one recessive gene. And my ass
That's okay.
showed up.
Ted, last night, someone comes up to me and goes, "Thrill!" And I was like,
I don't know how this happened. Like I said, I was called Ted today. You were Thrill yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an amazing thing. But listen, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you, Tony V's, the staff, everyone who's involved.
Uh-oh.
But I say it is time to drink.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go. All
right.
Make way.
There it is. All right, listen, if you
Clear
know
the
it,
area.
feel free to say it with me. It goes like this. We pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy. Yummy! So over the tongue, thank you,
Tony,
and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bitchola. Best part of the show, brother.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Tony.
Your winner on a Bad Choice Friday is coming up next.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Live from Tony B's in beautiful Everett, Washington.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Yeah! Some
The
very
first
nice
ever-
people out there, by the way.
I know what that means.
There's also some a-holes, but I won't point them out.
Yeah, exactly.
No, everyone's been very friendly, very kind, man. Thank you guys for coming out.
How friendly.
You don't need to know, my brother.
I know what that means. I'll give this to the guys. Yeah.
No, I did get something. I'm not sure what it is.
Unwrapped an acoustic holiday is tonight at Angel of the Winds Arena, a couple blocks from Tony V's, Brent Smith, Zach Myers of Shinedown, Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Hollywood Undead, Mammoth, Sleep Theory, and our new friends Des Rocs and Return to Dust, all on stage tonight. Okay, now for all the TV news all the time, it is time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents
Got it on there.
TV Time with Ted.
Yeah, it's good.
I
There
gave it
right frickin' there.
I gave it one slot.
No, you did, man. You did. Hang on.
Armageddon.
I think I did it
There
better.
you go.
Armageddon.
It's a little laggy.
What was wrong with mine? Armageddon. Right, that's me.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Look, we're not going to fight in front of the crowd, okay?
Armageddon.
We said we were going to do this in front of the kids on another holiday.
And you shouldn't get on me about Armageddon.
This sounds like past life.
Mike, you still want to do some jokes?
Let's do it, baby.
All right.
Uh-oh.
We don't have to. I got other stuff.
See, you can't recreate what I did.
You can't, you know.
Yeah, I don't have that.
All right.
I mean, I'm ready, Ted.
Well, I'll just ask them. You guys can guess, all right?
Okay.
So it's either going to be Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, or one of the two Jimmys.
Or
me, Ted Smith. Sorry.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
you didn't write it.
The Title Ice guys have teams of talented writers come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
You didn't write a joke again, did you, Ted?
No, I just forgot to say my name. I actually wrote one. Forgetting my own name, though, sponsored by Medroom IPA by Black Raven.
Damn.
All right, In-N-Out officially removed the number 67 from its ordering system after the viral 6-7 trend. The chain also banned the number 69 from its ticket system. Really? Really? Oh, you're going to lose the number 69, but you kept the name In-N-Out?
God, I hope that's you, Ted, but I'm going to say it's Fallon.
Colbert.
It is Colbert.
Burger chain In-N-Out has officially removed the number 67 from its ordering system after the viral 6-7 trend. The chain has also banned the number 69 from its ticket system. Really? Really? You're going to lose the number 69, but keep the name In-N-Out?
Now, his punchline was In-N-Out, but for the record, I had sort of the same joke yesterday.
Okay. Oh, he stole it from me.
You could write, Ted.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike.
I got you, bud.
Man is facing robbery charges after police said he snatched a poodle from a woman on a walk in San Mateo, California, then led officers on a brief chase on the highway. I'm no expert, but I don't think telling your cellmate you're in jail for stealing a poodle is going to get you respected.
D. Ted Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Dude, you spent a couple nights in Baltimore City prison system.
Yeah.
That is experience. Even if that's what you did,
Well,
come
sure.
up with something else.
They asked me what I was in for, and I said, you don't want to know.
You that brother that stole the poodle.
Right?
Yeah. You got my respect, homie.
It was a show poodle.
What you in for?
I took a poodle, dog.
We're all innocent. That's what they convict you of. A California woman recently gave birth at a self-driving Waymo taxi. Then, to even things out, a Waymo ran over a pedestrian.
Seth.
That's Seth Meyers.
A California woman recently gave birth in a self-driving Waymo taxi. Then, to even things out, the Waymo ran over a pedestrian.
I kid you not, I saw a video today of somebody getting into a Waymo. They hit, yep, I'm in the car, and it immediately turned out and hit somebody.
Oh.
Like, they didn't get underway, and the doggone Waymo hit somebody.
Again, I took one in Austin. It's super weird.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
I need somebody in that seat. Like, who is it? Is it Tesla that does it, that actually has somebody in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why don't they just drive the car?
I know.
If someone's in the driver's seat, then drive the goddamn car.
They're there for emergencies. How
I
about
saw a
they drive
Waymo the
car?
other day at the charging station.
No.
Who took it there?
I get how it got there. Who's plugging it into the charger?
That is a good call.
Right?
Have they made wireless charging for him yet?
They got a Waymo guy there.
I don't know. In San Francisco on Monday, a woman... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I already read that one.
Nope, you're right.
No,
No,
there's a couple Waymo jokes.
It's certainly not your joke, Ted.
In San Francisco on Monday, a woman gave birth inside a Waymo self-driving car. Both mother and baby are still circling the parking lot in Joanne Fabrics.
Fallon.
Yeah, Fallon.
Colbert.
In San Francisco on Monday, a woman gave birth inside a Waymo self-driving car. Both mother and baby are still circling the parking lot of a Joanne Fabrics.
I once bought a joint in a Joanne Fabrics parking lot. Time Magazine announced its Person of the Year are the, quote, individuals who imagined, designed, and built AI. Just think. Thanks to them, next year we won't need a Person of the Year.
Fallon?
Yeah, Fallon.
Seth Meyers.
Time Magazine announced that its Person of the Year are the, quote, individuals who imagined, designed, and built AI. Just think, thanks to them, next year we won't need a Person of the Year.
Back in my day, we called it Man of the Year.
He ain't wrong, kid.
Get a few beers and Ted, and all of a sudden you're Man of the Year.
Let's start putting lady folk out there. Oh, my God.
I don't know what the hell's going on out here. All right, anybody in here like... You guys like Christmas movies? Thank you.
Now, wait.
A lot of high-pitched cheers out there.
It's one thing to say I like action movies, I like horror movies, I like science fiction movies. Like, Christmas movies run the gamut. There are Christmas movies I like, and then there is Hallmark Channel. You follow what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say you like Christmas movies. There are Christmas movies you like, but I don't know anyone that
Any genre, you
likes.
got good ones and you got ones that suck.
Right, but with Christmas movies, to me, it's about a 95-5 split.
All right, Mr. Grinch, what's the Christmas movies that you actually enjoy?
Yeah, what Christmas movie do you actually like?
The Grinch.
Bad Santa.
I watched that with my son when he was 3 with Castle, and then my wife started coming down the stairs with his wife, and we immediately flipped the channel. So that they didn't know we were watching Bad Santa with my 3-year-old son. He has since seen it, and he's like, this is awesome. I think I'm pretty much done.
2.
Yeah.
What about Christmas Vacation?
Okay, another good one. That's a good
There we
one.
go.
All right, what else you got? What else you got?
Just Friends.
What the hell is that?
That's Ryan Reynolds.
Back to Hallmark.
Oh, my God.
No, it's a Ryan Reynolds movie. It's very good.
And they weren't just friends.
It's got Amy Smart, Anna Faris.
Okay, to me, if you're going to make a Christmas movie, then either put holiday or the word Christmas in the title.
Well, Christmas was involved in it. I consider it a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Peanuts Christmas? Doggone it.
I mean...
Well, it's like the Die Hard thing. I think if you have a rom-com that takes place around the holidays, then technically it becomes a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But with the rom-com, I feel like that is a little more legitimacy because Christmas actually probably has something to do with the plot.
Well,
We're
sure.
both in our small town because it's Christmas or whatever, something.
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead. Spit it out, Ted.
Somebody's coming down the chimney.
Miles, you sick.
I'm not saying anything.
Sick.
I've never done that.
Bad dog.
Yeah. Showing up.
Most other places in the house, yes.
Down the chimney.
I'm going to put this in the Cuisinart.
It was always funny when I was a kid and my kids would be like, did Santa come? Like, I don't know.
Ooh, look, whipped cream.
Hurry, Ted.
All right,
hurry.
You know what? I'm not even going to bother with the Christmas list. Also, I am very late to this, but last night I started watching a show. Did anybody in here ever watch Brockmire?
Brockmire, no.
All right, so Brockmire is Hank Azaria, and basically he's a TV, a baseball radio announcer. Then he comes home to find his wife, I would say, involved in a group sex activity.
Is it just her with...
Oh, no, there's a lot of things going on.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So he has a full-on breakdown in the booth during an MLB game. So basically, he gets banished from everything else. He ends up in Asia and everything, but he's also old and talks like this. He has no idea what the internet is. So then a minor league team hires him to do stuff, and he has no idea that he's become like this whole like situation. Like,
all right,
like whatever goes on, you just got to Brockmire through it. This and that. I will tell you, there is like laugh out loud comments in it. It's on Netflix now. I want to say it was AMC had the show, but it is that good.
All right. When did this show come out?
Like 2018. So I mean, I'm a little late to it, but it's a very good show, and I highly recommend people watch it. That's what I'm saying. When you're on your own couch and you can see people, or you just die laughing, like that's a pretty good show.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Brockmire.
I know a couple people cheered for it. Chase has me here. Marshawn, you would love it, man. I was thinking about you last night. While I was watching the show.
Why is Brockmire in it? Just going to town on that thing.
Anyone here seen the show called Star Trek? Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, it's the wave of the future.
It is the future.
See, it's a whole show, and it takes place in Dallas. All right, this is going to sound bad, but this is a good story. When Conan O'Brien's parents died within 3 days of each other last December.
Within 3 days?
3 days? Yes. Horrible. Oh, God.
Damn,
so he's
brother.
on a 3-way text conversation with Will Arnett and Jason Bateman. Somehow, to kind of get him out of the funk, they start joking that Jason Bateman killed his parents.
That's how they got him out of the funk.
Yes. It's so great. It's obviously ridiculous, but it's a funny story. Now Conan's kind of talking about it, and he's like, look, this was one of the worst times of my life, but them joking that our other buddy had done it kind of got me through it. Sure. I really thought you guys were going to like this story more than this.
It's dark. He lost both of his parents in 3 days.
Well, it starts dark, but it ends well.
Yeah.
It's a story about friendship and camaraderie.
Making fun of the fact that his parents are dead.
I know who killed him.
Possible murder.
Well, it's not.
What else? AIDS.
They're not making fun of the fact they're dead. They're just like, hey, what if we make a little joke out of this?
Of how they may have died, yes.
All right.
Hey, man, look, you swung for the fences. You just didn't.
It is out. What are you going to watch on TV this weekend?
God.
Jesus, man. I'm going to get out of this.
Philip Rivers is going to die.
Oh, no.
Miles
he is.
Miles thinks I'm kidding. I've said this 3 times. I'm worried about Phillip Rivers. That Seahawks defense could hurt him on Sunday.
Yes.
You're good, man.
All right.
Don't cheer for the death of a senior citizen.
No. He is chosen to play. It's not like he was drafted and has to go play the game.
I'm aware
this
of that.
Man said, I know the Seahawks defense. I know I've not been working out. I know I'm 476 years old. You know what? Throw me in, coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has 10 kids. Why in the hell do you think he wanted to be somewhere else?
Also, any Husky fans, Huskies are playing in one of the first bowl games this year. That's Saturday, the LA Bowl, sponsored by Gronk, the man.
That's La Bowl.
And then don't forget, make sure you watch that Seahawks game. If there's any bad calls by the head referee, that's on Thrill and his brother.
That's right. We are live from Tony V's in Everett. You are listening to The Men's Room.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. Skydiver has a moment when the parachute gets stuck on the tail of the plane. Meanwhile, a guy tries to open a plane door as it's landing, which is insane. Employees find stranded pig on the balcony of a Super 8 motel.
Who hasn't?
18 who jumped his dirt bike ends up in a jail cell. And a Florida couple 69 in a Winn-Dixie parking lot.
Nice.
It's time for your headlines. Headlines.
Wait for it. It's coming. I know it's coming. Uh-oh.
Headlines.
Here's my cock.
Oops, hang on. I got to redo that.
Yeah, do it.
Why?
Now,
There we go.
it's time to hit the head.
Because it's me.
Lines. Here's my cock.
At our top story, we go to Hong Kong, where a long flight almost went without a hitch here, boys. A flight from Boston to Hong Kong.
How
side note.
long do you think that is?
Give it a second.
All
Coming
right.
in to land at the airport in Hong Kong when one passenger just couldn't make the rest of the way. The 15-and-a-half-hour flight from Boston went without an issue until the plane was about literally 15 minutes away from completing its journey when the passenger got up from his seat and darted for the door, attempting to open it.
To do what?
I don't know. Open the damn thing. I don't get it. Crews quickly moved in and restrained the passenger before he was able to get the door open and alerted authorities to the incident. There was no damage nor injuries incurred in the incident, though the man was arrested upon landing.
Did you read the one thing? They said, look, when a plane is flying, believe it or not, on a passenger plane, they said it is physically impossible for a human being to get the strength to open the door. However, because it was coming in for a landing, it is possible for them to open
When
the
you're
door.
at 30,000 feet, the pressure's just too much.
It
You
ain't
can't get it
happening.
open. Right.
But yeah, they were low enough where they're like,
No, you could open it.
the door.
But what's the point?
What was he thinking?
But what's the point?
You've been on the plane for 15 hours and 15 minutes. 15 minutes from landing.
Right.
I'm like, cool.
Have you ever been on a plane that kind of like just circles right over your house?
No.
And you just want
Like,
to jump out.
because they'll fly over Tacoma from
Oh,
this
sure.
side.
Yeah.
But your house is right there. You're
Yeah.
just like, man, if I just had a parachute.
I have thought that before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd be
we all
quicker.
have. That's the thought I've had. Like, ooh, there's South Lake Union. I'm out.
It's all right, Ted. We're good, buddy.
What are you, White Claw it?
You got a White Claw, Ted? Oh,
That'd be
shoot.
Ted's superhero name.
Are you
The
double
White
fisting
Claw.
White Claws?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to close my tab and get a White Claw. Started talking to a guy from Boston.
See, he always says it over the air that he's going to get wasted at these events, and now finally when he doesn't say it, he's double-fisting White Claws. Attaboy.
When we're in the studio, he's pooping.
In other news, we go to Arizona, where kids just can't have fun these days. A video was uploaded to social media that features a quiet little neighborhood community that was doomed to not be quiet for long. We soon lay eyes upon a young man aboard a dirt bike poised to do something stupid, which is kind of cool. The way the neighborhood is constructed, there's a large grassy divide between two sections of the community, okay? There's houses on this side, houses on this side, a lot of grass over here, which comes to a tabletop at the center point, which a road travels between the two sections before descending upon another grassy divide on the other side, right? Perfect for an Evel Knievel style stunt. The video shows the young man launching himself off the grassy hill, up and over the road, coming down to a safe landing on the other side of the hill.
All right.
We have all of a second to
It's great.
we have all of a second to applaud the successful performance before the video cuts to the next scene, in which we see our stuntman with hands restrained behind his back being placed into the back of a cop SUV. His bike is towed from the scene. It is not legal to do what he did.
Well, we know it's not legal. Is it reckless driving? What is it?
Yes,
Endangering?
it's pretty much reckless driving that he did, and there was a handful of other charges, which I don't know if they're going to press
You can
them.
get arrested for being awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's called Too Much Aura.
Too much aura.
I'm dead serious, man.
Have you had this?
Yeah. Once. They were like, sir, you shouldn't have been driving.
Awesome.
Like, too much aura, officer.
We go to Florida where one woman just can't get enough. We talked about her earlier today. Officers got a call about a group having sex in public in the parking lot of a local Winn-Dixie. Side note, romantic spot. Officers arrived on the scene to find a woman on her back sans pants and her undergarments lowered to a disturbing level, along with a gentleman laying in the opposite direction doing a little
Noise.
yodelay hee-hoo. Here's the thing that was not mentioned earlier, okay? So you got the two that are doing the, crisscross pattern over here. There was a third individual, a man that was reported to be laying next to the couple with an erect and exposed member. Not doing a thing, just chilling out, standing at attention. The trio were arrested and faced charges.
I kind of like that, but he's just waiting.
He's just waiting.
I'm waiting in the bathroom.
We know he was at attention?
Yeah, they point that out.
Yes.
Wow.
They pointed it out.
He was exposed and waiting for his moment to step in.
Do we know that he's waiting, or is he just watching?
The self-checkout line, sometimes they're full. You have to wait for a minute. Then you can check out your crap.
It's at ease, soldier.
Yeah, but he's ready. He's got his wallet out.
Yeah, their wallet out.
The trio were arrested and faced charges for public indecency. The woman, however, is no stranger to this crime. This is the second time in 3 months that she's reserved these particular favors in the open for all to see. Now, we go to Australia for a terrifying video. If you haven't seen this one, it's wild. So, the video from the camera is from a camera mounted on a plane aimed at capturing the scene of a group of skydivers departing the aircraft to perform a stunt mid-air. But upon exiting the plane, one of the driver's ripcord got hooked on the wing of the plane, pulled, and deployed his chute. It jerked him backwards toward the tail's horizontal stabilizer, tangling around the fin and leaving the diver dangling at 15,000 feet with his parachute out. All the while knocking a camera operator out of the plane completely into a free fall.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's frightening.
Yeah. It's awful.
And then, then he had to cut himself loose.
Correct.
To use his reserve chute.
The diver eventually used a knife to cut himself free of the plane, and everybody made a safe landing with some minor injuries.
I believe that's a knife.
Yeah, knife.
Now that's a knife.
A knife.
Also, watch the video, because other people are just jumping out of the plane like, here we go.
But just in case those stories have a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
Over to North Carolina, staff at a Super 8 motel noticed an undocumented guest roaming about. Some of the employees were outside of the facility when they noticed something tiny running around the second floor balcony, a little piglet that seemed to have lost its way. They checked with the other motel guests, and nobody claimed ownership of the animal, which is when employees scooped him up and called the local animal sanctuary.
Sex shop.
You heard it too,
The
didn't
sanctuary.
you?
The sanctuary.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going tonight. That
The
is
founder
right.
of the sanctuary made her way out and collected the piglet, who she immediately took into her home to watch round the clock as he recovered from his
Until she
disoriented
cooked
state.
it.
Doggone it. Crispy bacon. She says that he's coming along great and is adjusting well to his new life. After a little while longer, he'll be ready to be adopted by a more suitable owner. Would you guys take in a pig that you found?
I have been. Well,
I guess.
Doggone it, Miles.
At 2 a.m.
Give me one more. Give me another cocktail, Mike.
That's right.
Men's Room Sports. You've got pro basketball on tonight on NBA Network, college hoops on Fox, and some Kraken hockey over on Kong as they face the Utah Mammoth. Puck drops just in seconds. Tomorrow, college football all day on ABC, college hoops on Tree TV and ESPN and Big Ten. And over on Peacock, I'm going to be selfish on this one. It is John Cena's last match in the WWE. That's over on Peacock on Saturday Night Main Event. Action starts at 5 over on Peacock. Go
Just
check
like
it out.
Motley Crue's farewell tour.
No kidding. Not wrong, Miles. Not wrong. On Sunday, Seahawks kick off against the Colts here at home at 1:30 over on CBS, officiated by Adrian Hill. And the Kraken are on Kong.
Anyone here going to that game Sunday?
Anybody here going to the game on Sunday? Oh, yeah.
All right, take it easy on my brother. He's an old man with a bad leg.
The Kraken are going to be on Kong on Sunday as well at 5 here at home against the Buffalo Sabres. As far as your weather, good news, in and out clouds and bouts of rain all weekend long with temperatures hanging right around 50 degrees. And that is it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is up.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. After party is tonight at the Apex, by the way. We appreciate you, Tony V. Thank you so much. Lovely Jolene is coming up in seconds.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. Thank you guys for being here tonight, man. We love you guys. Thank you so much. In the meantime, please do what you do best. And for Alita's sake, stay beautiful.
The men's room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.